Serving 26 schools across more than 500 square miles, Pulaski County Special School District is one of the largest school districts in the state of Arkansas. Our district strives to help each student discover his or her full potential while preparing students for life and cultivating future leaders. PCSSD continues to strengthen the relationship between its public schools and the community. Our district is committed to creating a nationally recognized school district that assures that all students achieve at their maximum potential through collaborative, supportive, and continuous efforts of all stakeholders. The schools participating in this football game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
All right, welcome in Robinson Senator fans on the PCSSD Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Chris Goodman. I'll be your play-by-play commentator tonight, joined by my good buddy Justin Bowie as the color commentator. Let me introduce tonight's crew for you. On production, we'll have my guy David Tooley. On the main cam, we'll have Mark Miller, and on the field cam, we will have Francis Sturts. We starting the pregame show a little early tonight so we can bring you the homecoming action tonight. It's homecoming here at Robinson. So we will roll that, and then we'll be back for our original pregame show. Thank you for tuning in.
homecoming ceremony.
Cut it in and out.
We have several young ladies that we are going to introduce tonight for homecoming. Our homecoming queen. So now we kick this thing off. Good evening, Rollins High School Senator, staff, parents, and friends. We'd like to welcome you to the 2022 homecoming ceremony. It is with great pleasure that I present to you our homecoming court. Up first, we have freshman maid Faith Schmidt. Faith's motto in life is my true special needs are pizza and ice cream. She's being escorted by her father, Eric Schmidt. Freshman maid Faith Schmidt. Next, we have freshman maid Reagan Elise Gregg. Reagan's motto in life is always be kind with your words and wise with your choices. She is being escorted by her father, Angelo Craig. Freshman maid Reagan Elise Gregg. Next, we have freshman maid Hannah Doyle. Hannah's motto in life is confidence begins the moment you start to be yourself. Hannah is being escorted by her father, Greg Doyle. Freshman maid Hannah Doyle. Next, we have freshman maid Peyton Weathersby. Peyton's motto in life is everything happens for a reason. Peyton has been escorted by her father, Joe Weathersby. Freshman maid Peyton Weathersby. On to our sophomores, we have sophomore maid Inara Bardai. Inara's motto in life is to be happy and believe in what you stand for. She is being escorted by her father, Firaz Bardai. Sophomore maid Inara Bardai. And the second off to the left is sophomore maid Peyton Lynn Barrow. Peyton's motto in life is shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll land among the stars. Peyton is being escorted by her grandfather, Scotty Mattership. Sophomore maid Peyton Lynn Barrow. Next up is sophomore maid Jaylee Jones. Jaylee's motto in life is expect nothing, appreciate everything. Jaylee's being escorted by her father, Harry Kimbrough. Would you like to thank her mother, Jessica Kimbrough? Sophomore maid Jaylee Jones. Junior maid Jaylee Jenkins. Jaylee's motto in life is she's being escorted by her father, Jason Jenkins. Junior maid Jaylee Jenkins. Next up, we have junior maid Lauren Moore. Lauren's motto in life is to not fear
Yeah.
and to do so with passion, humor, and style. All with flaunting elegance and class. She is being escorted by her father, Patrick Moore. Junior maid Lauren Moore. Next up, we have junior maid Ariana Quintero.
Yeah.
Leticia Quintero. Junior maid Ariana Quintero. And our last junior, Miranda Piper Smith. Piper's motto again is challenges he knows may have the strength to handle. She is being escorted by her dad, Stacy Smith. Junior maid Miranda Piper Smith. And our first senior of the evening, senior maid Kayla Attaway. Kayla's motto in life is everything is temporary, so cherish every moment in life. She is being escorted by her father, Jarvis Attaway. Senior maid Kayla Attaway. We're going to go back one, skip one. Off to the left, walking senior maid Jayla Attaway. Jayla's motto is only live once. She's being escorted by her grandfather, Clem Arnold. On the 50, senior maid Kayla Hadaway. Kayla's motto in life is everything is temporary, so cherish every moment in life. She's been escorted by her father, Jarvis Hadaway. Senior maid Kayla Hadaway. Next, coming down the field, senior maid Parker Ann Barrow. Parker's motto in life is, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Parker is being escorted by her father, Brent Barrow. Senior maid Parker Ann Barrow. Next, we have senior maid Ellie Carlisle. Ellie's motto in life is to always remember your why. Ellie is being escorted by her father, Will Carlisle. Senior maid Ellie Carlisle. Up next, senior maid Brooklyn Kelly Cross. Brooklyn's motto in life is be yourself, everyone else is taken. Brooklyn is being escorted by her father, Dion Cross. Senior maid Brooklyn Kelly Cross. Next up, senior maid Jada Nakori Christensen. Jada's motto in life is, God got it. Jada is being escorted by her uncle, Cedric Williams. Senior maid Jada Nakori Christensen. Our next maid, senior maid Lily George. She is being escorted by her father, Mark Dawson. Senior maid Lily George. Up next, senior maid Sakaya Hardy. Sakaya's motto in life is, sometimes to find the light, we must first touch the darkness. Sakaya is being escorted by her father, Christopher Hardy. Senior maid Sakaya Hardy. Up next, senior maid Katie Jarris. Katie's motto in life is, up next, senior maid Lucy Page Jolly. Lucy's motto in life is, be the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Lucy is being escorted by her father, Ted Jolly. Senior maid Lucy Page Jolly. Up next, senior maid Florella Venus Sanchez. Loretta's motto in life is to treat others the way you want to be treated. Loretta is being escorted by her father, Balthazar Venus. Senior maid Loretta Venus Sanchez. Up next, senior maid Lauren Lewis. Lauren's motto in life is, the only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. Lauren is being escorted by her father, Clifton Lewis Jr. Senior maid, Lauren Lewis. Senior maid, Kinsey Nicole McCrillis. Kinsey's motto in life is beginning each day loving family, valuing friends, and being kind to others is the foundation of the person I strive to be. Kinsey is being escorted by her father, Christopher McCrillis. Senior maid, Kinsey Nicole McCrillis. Next up, senior maid, Diana Neal. Diana's motto in life is, you only live once, so live it to the fullest. Diana is being escorted by her stepfather, Derek Houston. Senior maid, Diana Neal. Next we have senior maid Lola Kokanai. Lola's motto in life is, once in a lifetime until I say I want it twice. Lola is being escorted by her brother, Lee Kokanai. Senior maid Lola Kokanai. Next, we have senior maid Heavenly Porter. Heavenly's motto in life is be very careful in how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. Heavenly is being escorted by her father, Deshaun Porter. Senior maid Heavenly Porter. Next, we have senior maid Tessa Marie Sawyer. Tessa's motto in life is be intentional in all that you do. Tessa is being escorted by her father, Rick Sawyer. Senior maid Tessa Marie Sawyer. Next, we have senior maid Issa Smith. No matter how small. Issa is being escorted by her father, Ray Smith. Senior maid, Issa Smith. Our last maid, senior maid, Jordan Smith. Jordan's motto in life is when you focus on the good gets better. Jordan is being escorted by her father, Mike Smith. Senior maid, Jordan Smith.
Let's go, Jordan!
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a huge hand for our 2022-2023 homecoming court. High School homecoming queen for 2022-2023 is awkward pause, Issa Smith. Congratulations to Issa on RHA's homecoming court. We do ask that you stop the another big hand. Homecoming queen, Issa Smith. And also another big hand for the entire homecoming court.
All right, and that was the homecoming here for the Joe T. Robinson Senators. And now that we are back, we're going to go into tonight's matchup and a couple of other key matchups in the PCSSD Sports Network variety of games. Up first, of course, is your Robinson Senators versus the Beebe Badgers. Robinson coming in at 5-1, 4-0 in conference play after a very, very close contest with Maumelle last week. Real big back and forth. Coach, of course, you know Coach Mop coming from Robinson. He's going to have a good game plan. Welcoming in his former team. And, you know, talking about Robinson, some big key injuries tonight as they face BB. Noah Freeman is out indefinitely with a leg injury that I believe he suffered this week in practice. You know, rumored to come back maybe for the playoffs. We'll have to see, but that's a big-time blow to Robinson tonight. And then behind him, Tank Reese is out for the season with an undisclosed injury to us. And then, you know, as far as that goes, I believe that is all the injuries that they've had this week. But, of course, coming in, you know, your starting quarterback, Quentin Murphy. I will get the name right tonight. Quentin is 48 for 83 on the season, 789 yards. That's a 58% completion percentage. And then, of course, you know, leading rusher is Noah Freeman. He's out tonight, so we may see with him out tonight and Tank out tonight, we may see Malika Cunye get some reps at running back or Caden Blaylock in the backfield. I believe those are the two names I heard pregame may get in the backfield. Receiving, of course, you guys know, is Brandon Grail, the A-State commit. 14 receptions on the year, 330 yards, 4 touchdowns. He may throw a passing touchdown tonight as well, too. He's known to bring out some trick plays and get some passes. Justin, what do you think of the matchup tonight?
I think Robinson is in it to win it tonight. If I had to choose right now, I'd go with Robinson winning tonight. BB lost to Valonia not too recent, and I watched Valonia, and to me, Valonia is really not a very good team. And the way BB played that game, I don't think they really stand a chance tonight against Robinson.
Yeah, and as I mentioned in the pregame, Tyler Chenault will not be here tonight. I believe he had a kid with an illness tonight, so I hope all goes well over there. I'll have my guy Justin Bowie with me tonight. I am Chris Goodman, you know, here on the Robinson Sports Network. So we are, you know, fairly new to this. Again, I will say that right here first off. You know, so please leave a comment if you do. For constructive criticism is always taken. We don't have any stats for BB readily available, so we can't talk about their key players. I do know their starting quarterback is, I believe, number 12, Zach Grant, and their starting running back is Keandre Barker. So those are two names that the Robinson defense will have to prepare for, and I'm sure they are very prepared for them to stop them tonight. But moving on to some other key matchups tonight, the Natural State Sports Game of the Week is the game we just talked about, the Badgers at the Senators. Some more games to watch would be number 22, Maumelle, at number 18, Morrilton. Morrilton enters losing 2 of their last 3 in heartbreaking fashion. Both games they led early but lost in the 4th or overtime. Morrilton should rely on their strong rush defense in this one. Maumelle enters losing 4 straight after an emotionally draining loss last week to Robinson, 35-30. Maumelle looks to be playing its best football. Question will be, can Western Pierce be the difference for this one? Moving on to the next one, Whitehall Bulldogs at Pine Bluff Zebras. Justin, you want to take that one?
Yes, sir. So the question is, how does Pine Bluff respond to the heartbreaking loss last week to Mills? The coaches would just have to get the kids right, Chris.
Yep.
You know, it was a tough loss, but you can't win them all. You have to keep on moving forward. Always look for the positive side in games and just keep on trucking.
Right, and that game, real quick on that one, that was the game of the week last week, and Mills ran out. I can't remember the name, and it escapes me now, but ran out. They've never tried a PA attempt all year. Ran. I think it was QJ ran out there to kick the extra point and made it for their first one of the year to win the game. So, Pine Bluff really, you have a heartbreaking loss like that. But sometimes, some players react differently. It's okay to come back and get prepared for the next week, and it makes you, hungry and want to work harder. And Pine Bluff and Whitehall, that's a crosstown rivalry, so I'm sure it'll be pumped up for that game.
Yeah, and I think Ron Mallett, he's a head coach for Whitehall, correct?
Yep.
I think he'll have his kids ready to play ball tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And then moving on to the next game is Watson Chapel Wildcats at your Valonia Eagles, Justin. Watson Chapel looks to regroup after their bye week. The Wildcats have lost 5 straight since their week 0 victory. Valonia has been inconsistent this season with a dominant win over Pine Bluff, but blowout losses to Morrilton and Robinson, which I think in both of those they didn't score. Okay. All right, sorry about that, folks. Here in a second, we're going to pause for the national anthem. But real quick, the last game of the week is Sylvan Hills at Catholic, and Catholic is a really good team, and we're going to cut for the national anthem. All right, a great national anthem there by the Senator Band. Speaking of which, stick around at halftime to catch the Robinson Band performance, and I believe Beebe may perform tonight as well, their band. But coming back in before the national anthem cut in, Sylvan Hills at Catholic. I'm a Sylvan Hills alumni, and they've been struggling this week, and the road does not get easier tonight as they play Catholic. Catholic has found football again. I'll put it lightly. They're very good. But Sylvan Hills has won 2 of the last, or have won 2 in a row. A really close game with Sheridan. They won by 1 point. And I believe Catholic, it may have been Catholic that beat Sheridan last week. Okay, and then, both teams are, like I said, Catholic really playing good ball. Sylvan Hills playing good ball as of late. But we're going to take a quick commercial break here in a minute, and then when we come back, we should have time for the – excuse me, I've been told we're going to do the coin toss first and then cut to a commercial break. New crew here on the mic. Well, I'm not new. I've been here 3 weeks. Justin's new tonight. Justin, how you feeling tonight?
I feel great. It's a pleasure to be here. Actually, it's an honor to be here. First time doing this, and I can't wait to get this great football game going.
Right, yes, and tonight the jerseys, the uniforms should be a lot better for us. I know last weekend a lot of people are upset. Me and Tripp had quite a hard time seeing the numbers and getting the names right. That should be adjusted and fixed tonight as Robinson is wearing their all-black with the gold numbers, and Beebe is wearing their white uniforms, red numbers, and gray pants. Pretty good uniforms on both of them tonight, and the best thing about it is the numbers are visible. I will also send another, is probably my 100th apology to Quentin Murphy and his friends and family for calling him QJ all last week. I need to put some respect on that man's name. He is Quentin Murphy, the quarterback for Robinson. So, as I said, we don't really have any stats from Beebe. I know they got a few good players over there. I haven't really watched much of them. I know since they switched from their wing T uniform or wing T offense a couple years when I played against them, I've been kind of, struggling to find an identity on offense. We'll see, what they can do tonight. The bad thing is they're going up against a really good Robinson defense led by Ashton Williams, Dylan Hunt, I believe Micah Pennington and others, Julian Campos at the D ends. All those guys are monsters on the D line, and really going to be a tough battle in the trenches, like most football games are. In the trenches is where it matters most. And we, and with that, the injuries to Noah Freeman and Tank Reese, we'll see who comes in and starts at running back. But with that, I think the offense just rolls rolls normally. What do you think, Justin?
Yeah, I haven't watched much of these games this year at all. But, from what I'm hearing tonight and from the fans, Robinson's, and looking at these stats and everything else and these players on these stat sheets and everything, Robinson has a solid football team, and I cannot wait for this matchup.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And like I said earlier, I believe Malik Acuna will come in at running back and get some reps. Caden Blaylock and others that may throw Grail back there to run the ball some. Who knows? That's one thing Robinson is not lacking in his athletes to run the football. So we'll see how it goes. And here we have the coin toss.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome Coach Jerry Price from Beebe back to Robinson. He once prowled these sidelines several years ago. Welcome back, Coach Price. Beebe has won the toss and elected to receive. They will defend the east end zone and will defend the west end zone.
All right, welcome back, and it appears BB won the toss and elected to receive, so we'll see the Senators on defense first, and I have a feeling Ashton Williams is going to have another great game. That D-line, like I just mentioned, Dylan Hunt, Julian Campos, Micah Pennington, and others are, going to see what this defense can do and make a statement early, and I kind of like the defense being on the field first. You get to come out and make your statement early, then the offense come out and roll. Your quarterback, if you have any nerves, your quarterback gets them all out the way. You see that first hit happen, and I'm ready. This should be a great game. I'm ready for it to go on. What do you think, Justin?
Man, I'm really hoping that Ashton Williams kid, I really hope he sets the tone for this game.
Yep.
In this first series. Hopefully it'll be a 3-and-out for BB. But, I've heard great things about BB's quarterback, so we'll see.
Well, and last week, Maumelle had a great first offensive drive. They came out, scored, but then after that, the defense really responded, came back, and shut them down for majority of the game, although that was a great game. But, tonight we may see the same thing. This Senator defense, though, is very, very good. Guys like Evans, Olami, and others, and I'll get to more names as we go on. Jamarcus Brown and all those guys are very good out there, on this defense. So we'll see what happens.
Chris, the kid that I really want to see tonight is that Grayson Thompson. He's 6'5", 270. Big
offensive lineman. And that's one of the things that Robinson really has good of. My first game, I talked to Tyler about it. Their offensive line gets a good push. They're really good, and that's how guys like Noah Freeman and Tank Reese and all these other guys get a lot of yards on the ground. I believe Noah, before he got injured, was averaging 10-plus yards a carry. You don't do that without a great big offensive line getting a good push.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like you said earlier, you got to win it in them trenches.
Okay. All right, and right here before kickoff, we're going to try and squeeze in a quick commercial break. All right, and John Tate with the kickoff, going to go into the they're going to call it a touchback there. John Tate, he's known sophomore putting it in the end zone like that. And most of the times, last week with Maumelle, we saw him catch it on the one. I'd like to personally let that ball bounce, but Maumelle kept running him out of there, and they start off with bad field position. Beebe electing to it did go into the end zone there, high school, bring it out to the 20. It's not returnable. And we'll see what this defense can do. All right, so Beebe enters the field. As I said before, I believe their quarterback is number 12. Yep, number 12, Zach Grant. Gets the snap and hands it to number 9. Makes a good move, and he's got room outside. He's got a great block by the receiver. He's going to be drugged down from behind. That's a great play right there. And like I said, the offense may come out strong. You want your best drive coming forward. And that was number 9, Keandre Barker, the running back that I had mentioned earlier, and they're going to get a relentless performance training first down. Robinson crowd making some noise, trying to get behind the defense early. We're going to jump off sides here. I believe that was number 3, Brandon Grail, that jumped off sides there, but that's all right. You want to get back there. You're amped up, want to make a good play. Those penalties happen. You just want to clean it up for the rest of the game. Going to make it 1st and 5 here. All right, Grant with trips to the near side, going to set back to pass. Great protection by the O-line. He's going deep, and that's going to be picked off. Oh, picked off and fumbled, and Beebe may have got it back. Picked off and then fumbled, and Beebe got it back. Gosh darn it. Number 1, Chase Nichols there with the interception, and I believe he couldn't get his balance back and fumbled it, and Beebe's going to recover it. I think they're set up on their 13-yard line. And you got to have those when you get gifts like that. And we saw it in the Razorback game last week. And when you get interception thrown to you, you got to catch them and keep them. But that's all right. This defense, I'm sure Chase Nichols is back there. He's going to get another one if it comes his way. But Grant going to hand off again. They're going to try the outside on this side, and it's going to be stopped in the backfield. That's Brandon Grail on the tackle. Great job shutting it down. All right, and that's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard loss on the play there. This when teams like to run, you get them stuck behind the sticks like this, and that's when Julian Campos and others can really enforce their will, get out on this offensive line, maybe get a sack and then stop in the backfield. Empty set here, and it's going to be a QB draw. He's got a little room. That's going to be shut down. I think he got back to the 10, 11-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Badgers. Into the red zone, they do become, kind of a bend, don't break mentality. See if they can hold the Beebe Badgers out of the end zone here on the first opening drive. Send the guy in motion. They're setting up a screen play, and he's got him there. It's number 5, and he's going to go in the end zone. All right, and the Badgers opening drive, they come down, score. They get kind of gifted the ball down inside the 20-yard line. Number 5 on the play there for BB.
Be Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith on the reception there kind of ran a screen play. And, all right, we saw it last week. Maumelle had a great game plan when they came out the game to run the offense, and that's usually happened. You execute your game plan to perfection. You get a little help. You get a gift, a fumbled interception, and they took advantage of it. You got to take advantage of mistakes when they happen. BB able to do that there on the first drive. And PAT is up and good. So your score with 9:34 left in the first quarter is going to be BB 7, Robinson 0. And on that was a cornerstone home lending touchdown there by the Badgers. Hit up Dio Vanucci, 1701, Centerview Drive, Unit 200, in Little Rock, Arkansas, 501-303-4050. or text DO to 36260. All right, so what do you think, Justin, there? The Beebe gets a gift on their opening drive. They're able to punch it in. What do you think?
Well, Beebe maybe put my foot in my mouth on that drive. I really think Robinson's offense is going to come out and score, tie the game back up. And then I really think Robinson's defense, they was just stunned on that first run by Beebe. And then on that interception, like you're saying, on the mistakes, you got to capitalize off those mistakes.
Yeah, and let's see. Beebe kind of gets in the bunch formation here. Robinson responds. I don't think we see an onside kick here, but I wouldn't hold it past Beebe to try it. You want to get the ball back and keep this explosive Robinson offense on the sideline.
Yeah, especially if you stunned them like that.
Yep.
You want to keep them surprised.
Yeah, they do try the onside kick, and then Beebe recovers, and they recover. Well, I wouldn't hold it past them. They come out and do it. They get the onside kick. They're going to start with the ball again, keeping that Robinson Senator offense on the sideline. And then let's see how the Robinson defense responds now. You've had your first drive. The jitters are out. You've got a little contact. I think guys like I've mentioned them all game, Dylan Hunt, Ashton Williams, and others, they'll come through. They'll get their plays in, make some hits, make some stops. If I know anything about Coach Escola, he's down there telling his guys, hey, it's okay. How do you respond? So let's see how they respond now. We're going to try another play to the outside, and it's stopped well. I think they may have got 2 yards on that play. Try and see who was over there on the tackle. I believe number 20 is in at defensive end, LaFonso Burrell for the Senators. Number 53, Micah Pennington in on the D line. All right, and this can bring up second and long here. Grant in the backfield, drops it back. He's going to take another shot, or going to try to. He has to scramble. And a great big-time hit by number 40.
Looked like it should have been
Ian Dietz
on that offensive lineman on Dylan Hunt.
Yeah, it may be. That's.
Looks like the refs missed that one.
This D-line's pretty good, and you may have to get a little away with a little something. Beebe looks like they have some size on the O-line, so, it should be a good fight in the trenches. But Ian Dietz from his linebacker spot there coming up making a hit. So the quarterback didn't scramble for very many yards. May have got a gain of 1 there. Going to be up 3rd and long. May try a sweep here. They got a guy in motion. Well, he's going to take a one-on-one shot. It's going to be incomplete and bring up 4th down. And that's a great response there by the defense there to force. Well, I'm going to assume it's going to be a punt, or they may go for it if they, on this side of the 50. It's kind of not punt range, not field goal range. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on and go for it. Make a big statement right here, defense. Senator crowd coming alive. Grant checks the sideline, makes an audible. Going to drop back to maybe a pooch punt here. Yeah, and that's what it is. He's just going to get rid of it. Nobody back to return for the Senators. Go in the end zone. And it's just going to get in the end zone there. I thought it may have died on the 1 yard or the 1 inch line there, but it's just going to go in the end zone.
Chris, that right there is what you want to see from this Senator defense.
Yeah, exactly. You come out, make a stop. Beebe gets a gift, with the dropped interception. That's okay. That's all right. We come right back, make a stop, force a punt. And now this explosive offense can come out with the ball on the 20. And let's see, like we said, with the injuries to Noah Freeman and Tank Reese, let's see who comes out at running back. Players are running on the field. Let's see who stops in that backfield with Quentin Murphy.
Looks like it's Malik.
Number 7, Malik Acuna, and that's somebody who I thought could play running back. They got Ashton Williams playing tight end. I believe Chase Nichols is on the far side, and number 0, Gabriel Bonner, is on the near side. Dylan Hunt and Ashton Williams back kind of at the tight end spots, and this is one of my favorite formations that they run. It's kind of a power. Yeah, run the ball right behind it. Acuna breaking tackles and right up the middle. He's going to have a first down on the first carry. That's a relentless performance training first down on the first carry for Malik Acuna out of the backfield. And as I was saying, that's one of my favorite formations. They get Ashton Williams and Dylan Hunt back in there at a tight end and kind of the sniffer back position. That's just power all the way. Going to be another handoff. Malik Acuna on the near side, and he's got room. Just gets tripped up, but he's going to have another relentless performance training first down. He's, 2 carries for 2 first downs. You got to feel real confident about this run game tonight. And I say keep it going. The offensive line, like I alluded to, is good. They got the blockers out there. They got good blocking receivers. Grail goes in motion to the far side. And that's one thing about this Senator offense. They are very explosive no matter who's on the field. Play clock at 4. They get the ball off. It's going to be more Malik Acuna to the far side. This time Beebe does a little bit better. He's going to get a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play there, bring up second and, kind of a mid-range. You can see the game plan early was to get, the run game going, get behind that big offensive line and really overpower Beebe and enforce their will. Noah Freeman, Tank Reese, doesn't matter, next man up. The injuries, and I hope they're doing okay and can make a comeback. But Robinson really being able to flex with their talent here, the backups that they do have. It'll be more Malik on the far side. Bouncing off guys for a gain of about 3 on the play. 3rd and 4. It looks like they're kind of setting up kind of a zone read almost. Quentin wanting, he may pull it here in a minute when they get that BB Badger defense flowing to the far side, pull up and be gone. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and short. Looks like we got Bonner and Grell on the near side, Chase Nichols on the far side, Acuna in the backfield. It's going to be another handoff right up the middle. And he may have got 2 yards there, maybe 3. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1. And I think the offense is going to stay out there with this run game, and they may go for it here. Play call coming in. The offense will stay out there. Yeah, you got Acuna getting positive yards every play. At least 3 yards a pop. I say give it to the big man right behind the other big men and let him get this offense going.
There it is. He's got the first down, Chris.
That's another relentless performance training first down for Malik Acuna. A heavy dose of Acuna on this first drive, and you got to love to see it. You love to look out there in the offensive line and are saying, keep it up, keep going, let's do it. Ashton Williams coming off, Evans Alamy coming on at the tight end spot. Quentin Murphy, and there he is. He kept it this time. He makes a man miss, get the stiff arm, get to the outside. And there you go. I alluded to it a minute ago. Quentin Murphy may pull one of these and go for a big game. I believe they're going to give him a first down. That's another first down, relentless performance training first down for Quentin Murphy. Heavy dose of the run game here, and you love to see it for the Senators. Evans Alamy coming off. Dylan Hunt in at tight end. Bonner and Grail to the near side. Chase Nichols to the far side. Malik Acuna still in the backfield. Malik Acuna right up this far side is going to get a gain of about, I think that's 6 on the play. I think they're just going to keep a heavy dose of the run game going.
I would, Chris. You're averaging, 5 yards a carry?
You're pretty close.
Keep feeding him.
Another big push. Malik Acuna up the middle, squirts through. Big. You love the offensive lineman getting down there. We're going to have another relentless performance training first down. Malik Acuna, if this goes the same way, if it goes the same way all night, Malik Acuna is going to have a very big night on the ground. Looks like we're going to have another tight end swap. Dylan Hunt off for Evans Alamy. And they got a receiver open. Throw it. Yeah, they didn't see it, but yeah, Quentin Murphy going to keep. Just gets tripped up inside the 5. He's going to be down to I think they're going to give him the 4-yard line there. And it's, that play, Evans Olami was over there throwing his hands in the air because the DB left to try and switch with another DB and left him wide open. I think if Quentin would have saw that, he would have got real excited, snapped the ball, and you just got to loft it out there. See what happens here. They bring into the power set, get bunched in, our big on your big. Let's see Malik get in the end zone here. They're going to give him a gain of about 1. 3rd and 1. Robinson can get another first down here if they need to. Yeah, I believe that was a direct snap to Brandon Grell there, and he's going to take it in for a cornerstone home-ending touchdown there. Let's see if Robinson can tie it up here on the extra point, which I believe John Tate will get it in there and knot this thing up at 7. And then let's see the Robinson defense come back out, get another stop, and we'll do it all over again. But great drive there by the Robinson offense. Malik Acuna carrying the rock, Quentin Murphy getting some carries, and then Brandon Grell finishing it off in the end zone. Kick is up and good. And, man, Tate sent that one back almost to the gate over there. What a great kicker to have as a sophomore. And that is going to bring the score to 7-7 with 2:36 to go. All right, and you see Robinson with the answer there for the touchdown. Great drive, like I said, by Malik Acuna, Quentin Murphy, and Brandon Grell finishing it off. We'll have the kickoff here from John Tate, sophomore kicker for Robinson. We'll probably see him put it in the end zone here. The kick is away. Kind of a dribbling kick.
Yeah, he's got it on the 1. He's coming up on the 20.
Oh, we got to make a tackle, guys. We got to make a tackle here. Beebe's going to have it great. Tries to make a man miss, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 5, Jaden Dotson over here. And Beebe's that's not what you want to have happen. Take the ball here in positive yards on the Robinson 45.
Well, if that Robinson defense could come out and make another stop like they did this dive, I think it'd be good for the Robinson defense, get the offense back out there, keep feeding Malik the ball.
Oh yeah, they this Robinson defense is pretty good. Last week probably got banged up. It was a little more physical game than they probably anticipated it to be. But I think they'll come out and they'll answer right here. Like I said earlier, this defense is kind of a bend, don't break defense. They're very good. You'll get a little yards, but you're not going to go very far. Mm-hmm. All right, Grant leads his Badgers back onto the field here. Sends a man in motion. They're going to try a jet sweep to the far side. It's a reverse pass, and Senators are there to shut it down. Great job by the defense there. They're going to run him out of bounds in the backfield for a loss there. Great job by number 20, LaFonso Burrell, and others. I believe number 0, Gabriel Bonner, was over there on the stop as well. Or it may have been 29, Caleb Dossett there.
And from the defense, that's what you want to see on the first down.
Right. Push them back, keep them going back. Let's see what they do here on 2nd and long. Now they're going to jump off sides. That's all right. You got when you see the defensive lineman push the O lineman over there. Mm-hmm. I guess some coaches will say if you're going to mess up at 100%. So. We'll bring up 2nd and 7. That's going to be stopped in the backfield. He keeps going back. Come on, Senators. Number 20, take him down. LaFonso Burrell. They're going to call him down. LaFonso Burrell getting back there with a big time tackle for loss there by the defensive end. And that's what there's a lot of new numbers tonight that I'm seeing, but this Robinson defense doesn't change. They fly around to the ball, they gang tackle, they get the guy on the ground. There, Beebe, if you're Beebe, you don't want your guy to keep running back like that, but sometimes you guys are trying to make a play and ends up for a very big loss.
But when you got a kid, number 20, LaFonso Burrell, in your face, what are you going to do?
Yeah. That's the thing, He's quick. I don't think I've seen him out there before, but again, I am new to Robinson. I haven't been here very, very long. But he looks just as good as everybody else on that defense. And I will say, too, tonight to everybody watching, if we do pronounce the name wrong, please do correct us. I want to give these kids all the praise I can and get their names correct, family and friends watching. I want to get the names correct and give the proper respect to these guys. So any constructive criticism is welcomed. All right, so third and very long. Grant's going to drop back and throw it. He's got a guy kind of open. He double caught it, and it's going to be complete. Number 0, Gabriel Bonner on the tackle there. But the good thing about a long pass like that is it was third and even longer, so that's going to bring up fourth and about 8. We'll probably see Zach Grant drop back and get a little pooch punt again going. See, he almost stopped it on the 1-inch yard line last time. He probably feels a little confident he can do the same here. Yeah, they're going to try and draw the Senators offsides again. Yeah, now he's going to drop back and give it a little pooch punt. Great job by the Senators there to stay disciplined. This punt's a little bit better. See what kind of bounce it takes. That's going to take a good
BB bounce.
And it's going to go down to I think they're going to give it like the 5.5, 6 yard line there. That's where Quentin Murphy and company will take back over on offense. And I think Malik Acuna and Quentin Murphy are going to get quite the dose of run plays here coming back out.
Yeah, even though the pooch kick was on the 5 yard line, I don't think it's going to be anything bad for the Robinson offense. I mean, the way Malik is toting that ball right now, I mean.
Oh, yeah, not at all. Let's see who we have running out here. Jaden Dotson on the far side, Brandon Grail here close to us, and Gabriel Bonner closest to the sideline. Dylan Hunt in at tight end. And I believe that was Malik Acuna at running back out there. And as stated, they're going to give it to Malik Acuna. This zone play again has been working. Is he going to get a first down here on the first play again? And they're going to give it to him. That's going to be another relentless performance training first down from Malik Acuna. And he's got to be averaging close to 10 yards a carry tonight already.
Yeah, if I was Robinson, I'd just keep feeding him. Right now he's a hot hands. Just keep feeding him. I mean, you could tell by his expressions on the field that he loves it. So.
Oh, yeah. See if they'll give it to him here again. And they will. Great tackle there by Beebe Badger. I can't see the number. And I do apologize if there are any BB Badgers watching tonight. The roster that we have is not numerically in order, so it may be a little harder for us to get the numbers in time. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. The score is all tied up. Senators 7, Badgers 7. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter.
Alicia Colvin and Relentless Performance Training helps athletes achieve their optimal performance with everything they need to build the best strength, agility, and conditioning, with a heavy focus on injury prevention, performance, psychology, flexibility, and more. Some of the services they offer include sports performance assessments, education on strength and conditioning, muscle versus joints, flexibility, core, legs, upper body, resistance training, nutritional supplements, recovery, and injury prevention. Give strength and conditioning coach Alicia Colvin a call, just like Senator cornerback Quentin Murphy did, for your personalized plan.
All right, and we're back for second quarter action here between Robinson and Beebe. So far, it's been a heavy dose of the run game for Robinson, and Beebe got their one score off really a gift. I'm not going to harp on it too much. I'm sure that young man will tell you he won't drop that again, but really a gift inside the Senator 20, and they were able to capitalize off of it. Other than that, they've had to punt twice, I believe, and Robinson has had the ball the remainder of the time. Let's see if they can go on another long scoring drive here. Acuna still in the backfield. going to take it up the middle, and he's going to be stopped this time for probably a gain of 1. Looks like they got new receivers out there. Number 16, Kanan Ball, I believe, or Kanan Bell. Chase Nichols. And number 0, Gabriel Bonner.
And it looks like the Beebe defense was crowding that line on the last play.
All right, that's going to be a keeper there by Quentin Murphy. He's going to get very close to that first down marker. We'll see, and they're going to give him another relentless performance training first down. And that's the one way this Robinson Senator offense can hurt you. You know, you got a running back going, but you also have a quarterback that's very mobile, and then you got receivers. Once you load the box to try and stop that run, you got receivers like Brandon Grail, Gabriel Bonner, and Chase Nichols and others that can go.
Once your defense commits in the middle, man, Chris, the only thing you can do.
Quentin able to use his speed. Look at the speed there. Get out of a block, and we may have a flag on a blindside block there, and we will. That's one of the newer rules coming in that, you know, you can't have the blindside blocks anymore. You got to come, you know, make sure it's clean, and they're going to get Robinson there for a blindside block. I'm not sure. I think it's maybe a 10-yard penalty or a 15 personal foul. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what the white hat says. All right, and I believe that, did they call that a 15? Yeah, it looks like they called it a 15-yard penalty, blindside block there. That's not what you want to see, but this, you know, kind of puts Robinson, you know, the way they've been running the ball, 10 yards to carry, you know, that they can almost still run the ball here when it's first and, you know, 2 miles long. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, but you still don't want that, you know.
Going to flip it out to Brandon Greil, see if he can use that speed, get away, and Beebe just flies to the ball and makes a good stop, and he got a gain of about 2 there on that play. We do want to give a quick shout-out to the classes of 77 and 82 here tonight in attendance for their homecoming reunion. A lot of great Senators in the house tonight, but a big shout-out to the classes of 77 and 82. All right, 2nd and long here. Let's see what the Senator offense comes out and does. Murphy going to drop back. Has to use his legs and get out of there again. They may get him for a sack here. May have gained. No, I think he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Can't tell on that far side where the ref's standing at. Yeah, I think they're going to give him the line of scrimmage. Just going to bring up 3rd and very long again.
Yeah, I think it's about 3rd and 16, Chris.
16.
I'd love to see Chase Nichols on a little fade or go route and sling it deep.
Oh, yeah, they got the receivers out there. Chase Nichols, I believe that's, you know, number 6. Ashton Williams coming in. He's a big-time linebacker, but a great receiver out of the tight end area. Gabriel Bonner, and then, of course, Brandon Grails, the A-State commit. You know, he can get out there and get open, too. We'll see a little reverse here. Chase Nichols takes the reverse, and he's got room. See if he can get a block out there by his quarterback. We have a flag coming in kind of in the area of a holding call, but a great job there by Chase Nichols getting yardage and Quentin Murphy getting out there to give him a block. We may have a flag here for holding. And it looks like it's going to be holding on the Senators. I believe it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to bring up another 3rd and
What, 3rd and 23?
yeah, it's not what you want on when you're opening up on offense. But as we said, you know, this isn't a a tall task for the Robinson offense here. You know, he's got plenty of receivers out there, and Quentin Murphy has the arm to throw it downfield to these guys. I believe Beebe's sitting here with one high safety, so may take a shot somewhere. Going to throw it out to the flat, see if we can make a guy miss. I believe that's Brandon Grail on the reception over there on the far side.
Yeah, should bring up 4th down and 13.
Yeah, and the punt unit comes. Tate's, you know, one good thing about being back here, Tate is also a very good punter, so see if he can put his leg into it, flip the field position pretty well here. I really hate to see that. This Robinson offense is very high-powered, but, you know, I think in the 2 or 3 games I've been here, that's the first time I've seen them really backed up that far off penalties.
Yeah, it looks like Braden Sanders is back to receive for Beebe.
Great high spiraling kick. Get a good bounce. Look at there. Good job, Tate, getting that punt. Getting that punt down there. Awesome kick out of the sophomore punter there. Really great way to flip field position. And Beebe is going to take the ball at the 28-yard line, on their own 28-yard line. Let's see what Zach Grant and others can come out and get done.
Chris, if I was BB, I'd just keep rushing it to the outside. That's what worked on, on the first drive of this game. I just keep on doing. I know you want to kind of open up the playbook a little bit and see what works, see what doesn't. But as of right now, I would still keep on running to the outside.
Yeah, and sometimes, you got to take your medicine and take what the defense is giving to you. And if you've got a play that's working, like you said, keep going with it. We'll see what they do here. I believe that is Keandre Barker in the backfield with Grant. He's going to take the handoff, and he's going to be met. Ashton Williams and others in there. I believe Ian Dietz was first back there, then Ashton Williams.
And I think Micah Pennington is the one that finished it off.
Oh, yeah, Micah Pennington came in. LaFonso Burrell came in. It's it's really a take or pick of who you want to call to make the tackle there, the way the center to defense flies to the ball. And that's one thing they do well is one guy, if he can't make the tackle, he's at least going to hold you up or hold on to you, in enough time for guys like Ashton Williams and others to come through and really clean the tackle. I've seen that plenty of times. Grant going to drop back here. He's going to throw up. Oh, they're going to throw a flag here for I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what this flag is for here. There's no way. I believe it was almost intercepted there by number 4, Jamarcus Brown. He may have intercepted it. And I think, did they call pass interference or holding?
That I'm not sure. I was looking at number 4, Jamarcus Brown. To me, it looked like an interception, but I think the referee waved it off. Yeah,
I think we had a flag there on us. I believe they called it pass interference on the Senators, and I'm not sure really where it came from. It looked pretty clean to me, but then again, this is the Robinson Sports Network broadcast, so I don't know about that one. Penalties really hurting Robinson here early.
Yeah, if this defense can just clean it up a little bit, they're still a locked-out defense. They just got to clean it up just a tad.
Just a little bit. Low snap here. Zach Grant's going to have to pick it up and run. And the Robinson Center defense is there for another sack. Let's see who gets up off the pile. I believe that is Ashton Williams, LaFonso Burrell. Again, it's just kind of a take your pick on who you want to call for the tackle. The way this Robinson defense flies to the ball.
I would say BB exposed Robinson's weakest link, but I don't think Robinson's defense has a weakest link.
No, not really.
Every single one of them kids look like a solid individual, look like young men.
Very good, very good. Coach Escola does a very good job at this program, getting his players ready. And, that's what I said before the broadcast. That's why he has multiple D1 players a year. Looks like the quarterback's going to keep it on a rollout. He's got Dylan Hunt.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass there, and Dylan Hunt with a huge hit on the quarterback as he released that football.
Robinson, his winning record is 137 over 69.
Something like that.
That's pretty good.
Outstanding coach here at Robinson. Let's bring up 3rd and 11 here. That Grant back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Oh,
almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted again by Ashton Williams there. I tell you, Grant is trying to give us those picks, and we just got to come down with them. It's going to bring up 4th and 11. It looks like they're running a new unit on here for Beebe. This may be the regular punt team here that they're running on. Now, we've seen them go for the onside kick here. Do you think they go with a fake punt?
No, I don't think so. If I was him, I probably would. You got Chase Nichols out there to receive. But I know Chase Nichols has some speed on him, so we'll see.
Definitely. And that's a good punt. Looks over there more towards Brandon Grau. Let's see if he's not able to return it. It's going to go out of bounds. Looks like they're going to call it at the 22-yard line. And that's where the Robinson offense will take back over Quentin Murphy and others. So good job there. You get the pass interference, and your defense responds and forces another punt. They can keep doing this, and the offense deals with penalties. This game came. All right, and it looks like we're going to have a change at quarterback here. Number 17, Connor Grisham, is going to come in at quarterback. I hand it off up the middle. A lot of room there for Malik Acuna up the middle. Correction, that was not Malik Acuna.
Blaylock.
Caden Blaylock, and that's another guy I thought might get some running back reps tonight. So they go for a double switch in the backfield, a new running back and a new quarterback back there. Hope everybody is okay that came off, Quentin Murphy and others. This may have been by design as well.
It looks like Gabriel Bonner's on that far side.
Other hand off to Caden Blaylock. Trying to squeeze through there. I believe it was a gain of, we're going to have a late flag here. Let's see what happened. I looked down for 2 seconds, looked up, and the flag was flying. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm looking on the replay, and I'm not sure. May have been some jawing back and forth or a late hit. Here's the white hat with the call. Personal foul. Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct on the center. And again, another big-time penalty in a key moment of this game to put the Senators back behind.
Yeah, these penalties got to cease, Chris.
Yeah, fast. I don't think I've ever seen the Robinson Senators get this many penalties before, big-time penalties. These are 15-yard penalties that they're getting here. It's not what you want. It's going to set up the offense again, second and long again. Almost the same part of the field. Grisham's still in that quarterback.
As long as we don't see the same outcome. I know you still don't want to see these penalty flags, but, less penalty flags, more success you'll have out on the field.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Again, the offense has the firepower to overcome this. Again, one high safety back there for Grisham at quarterback.
And, then you got to look at it, too. Do the refs just act like they seen something? Because, that first play, not the first play, the first flag thrown, they said it was holding. I didn't see nothing.
Grisham going to throw, and Grail stays up. No, they're going to say he was down, or he caught the ball. That's going to make it 4th and 7, 4th and 8 for Robinson here. Great catch by Grail there. I almost thought he stayed up enough to be able to get up and keep moving, but I think his knee may have touched the ground there. Probably lucky for Beebe because he may have been gone there. It looks like they're going to run the punt team out, Tate in to kick. Let's see if we can get another good punt out of Tate here. Ball's away, good high spiral kick. It's going to be returnable for number 2 by Beebe. Oh, and he almost he caught it going down, almost fumbled it. And I tell you, man, Beebe is getting very lucky with some of these almost turnovers. The interception earlier that was fumbled, a dropped interception a minute ago, and now you almost have a muffed punt that he's able to recover again. Go. Let's see if this Robinson defense can continue holding while this offense tonight, they had an outstanding first drive, and then it's just penalties the last couple drives have really hurt them. See if defense can give them another stop. That's what I'm sure those defensive guys are telling them, hey, we got you. Y'all get things straight. We'll continue to do what we do, and we'll be okay. I just saw on the sideline Grisham walk over to Quentin Murphy, both of them cheering each other on, really supportive of each other. You love to see that out of your two quarterbacks. I have a hand up the middle for Beebe, and it's going to go nowhere. I think he may have got a gain of 1 yard on the play. And Ashton Williams came out of the pile with the ball, but they're going to call him down. Looks like they gave him a gain of 2 on the play there. Second and 8. Zach Grant back there, and he's got number 23 in the backfield. I'll have to find that number here in a minute. Hand it off to him. Makes a good cut to get upfield, and he's going to be thrown down by Ashton Williams. Ashton Williams coming in to make his name known. I believe there's number big 53 over there with him making that tackle, Micah Pennington.
Micah Pennington, man, he looks like a full-grown man from up here.
That's a big man, and I think I said it last week. He gets his hands on you. You're not going anywhere. Big, 6'2", 265, as it says on our roster. He may argue he's a little bigger than that, but, I'll take that argument. That's a big guy right there in the middle for the Robinson Senators. Robinson got a big physical offensive line. Number 54 right next to him, Julian Campos and others. Those big guys. Grant back to pass, throws it over. He's got a guy wide open over there on the sideline. He's going to get upfield and get some more yardage. Number 4, Jamarcus Brown there with the tackle, forcing him out. They're going to have another relentless performance training first down. Beebe driving the ball into Senator territory here.
Zach Grant's going to have to be careful when he's passing these balls. Robinson's defense and their secondary, they're hungry. I mean, they had a couple drop picks, but you could tell they want one.
Oh, yeah, they'll fly to the ball. They'll get it. And this defense, you give them enough opportunities, they're going to take advantage of them sooner or later. Beebe with a two-back system here. Going to try to run kind of a trick play to the far side. Senators don't fall for it. Going to get about
4 or 5 yards.
4 or 5 yards off of it, but, trick play like that could go for a lot farther, and good job by the Robinson defenders over there on that far side. I believe Gabriel Bonner and others over there. Evans Olamy, Ashton Williams, LaFonso Burrell.
Yeah, that's a great job of them staying home.
Staying home. You don't want to let them get outside of there. He's going to bring up second, and I'd say about 5 or 6 for Beebe. Another run play here out the middle. Ashton Williams sticking his nose in there, holding him up in Dietz. Micah Pennington and others making the stop here, and we got another flag. What is going on? My goodness. And I tell you, LaFonso Burrell was just clapping there, and the ref kind of told him to stop. So I'm not sure if they anticipated a rowdy matchup here and are throwing the flags early to stop it or what.
I mean, the score is only 7-7.
Yeah.
It's still anybody's ball game. It's not like, either team is blowing each other out.
Right. I don't think anything malicious has been happening as far as I can see. Looks like it's going to be on Beebe this time, though.
Unsportsmanlike.
There we go. So maybe the Badgers now can be hurt by the penalties and back up a little bit. I'm not sure that I haven't seen any late hits or late pushes. It may be words being said or something like that, and which guys just got to control their posture and be good. We deal a lot with that with the Arkansas Punishers. A lot of our players are older, and they sometimes you get in the heat of the moment and you make a good tackle or you get pushed, a little bit after the play. You think you were held and some words slip. We're all human, and you just got to control that and get it under wraps and be okay.
But at the same time, it's football. No matter which way you look at it, it's football.
Yeah. We'll see here. Now, Beebe hurt with the 3rd and long here, sitting at the Senator 46-yard line, or 41-yard line, excuse me. Try and draw the Senators offsides, and they don't fall for it this time. Good job by that D-line staying home. Grant back, looks to this close side, throws it. Oh, and a big hit there, but I think he held on to the ball. And they're going to throw another flag here on Ashton Williams, and I'm not sure why. I have another flag here that Beebe player is injured here. They may get him with a defenseless player. I'm not sure if they have targeting in high school or not. Big time hit there by Ashton Williams, though, on that pass play. We'll see what the flag is. And you really hope, a hit like that, you hope the BB defender is okay, or BB offensive player is okay there. I can't see a number from here. You don't want any injuries to happen. Number 4 for BB there. He pops up, seems to be okay, walks to the sideline. And a shout out to him. You take a big hit like that, most receivers fumble the ball or drop the ball, and he held on to it. You love to see that. This is a Robinson stream, but you love to see good athletes make plays, and for that BB receiver over there, number 4, being able to hold on to that ball with somebody like Ashton Williams barreling down on him to make a big time hit like that, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, because most of these younger kids, younger football players, they don't have that true grit about them to to keep their posure on a big hit.
Yeah, they're gonna have personal foul targeting on BB or on Robinson. Excuse me. It's gonna be automatic first down. And I don't think
you can hear the crowd, Chris. They don't like that call at all.
I don't think it was targeting. I think it was just a big time hit. I mean, from our vantage point, I can't see that far down on the field. I don't think he led with the helmet or anything like that. But the good thing is, I don't think you have to come out of the game for targeting in high school. So we'll see what happens here. But as I say, BB's hurt by the 3rd and long. They get another penalty on the Senators and puts them right back into where they need to be. Grant's gonna.
Looks like a quarterback
design draw here, and he's not going to get very many yards, maybe 2 at most. O-line's still trying to push for him. He ain't going nowhere. Good job by a host of Senators there. Going to have almost like a hockey swap of Badgers here. Different guys running off and onto the field. Be careful for some confusion here. All these guys running off. They may try and run a trick play. They've already run one time tonight and the fake, the onside kickoff. So I tell them what kind of stops BB will pull out of their pockets tonight.
And as long as the defense stays true to their game, I think they'll snuff it if it is.
Grant sends a guy in motion. He's going to drop back again. They're going to get the play blown dead. May have been a timeout call. I don't see any flags anywhere. False start. All right. Back the Badgers up. Both offenses kind of being hurt by penalties tonight. Let's see, who can clean them up first and really put the next score on the board. You've got 2 minutes and counting here until halftime. Score 7-7. Really, both teams kind of been run heavy tonight, making it a low-scoring game here going into half. Grant falls as he gets the pitch back. Really kind of a power formation. Number 4, Jamarcus Brown coming over and laying the hit initially, and the Senators coming over and cleaning it up. Another short gain. Just going to bring up 3rd and I'd say 6 or 7 yards. Another big swap of Badgers coming on the field.
BB's just trying to get that route personnel in to get that score in right before half. We got a minute, 20 seconds and counting down.
Senator crowd coming alive here on 3rd down. Senators don't fall for the fake snap here. See if they can hold him on 3rd here. Grant's going to look to run it. He's going to be stopped. Great job there by the Senator defense. Awesome job. Number 2, Caden Blaylock getting off the pile there. Number 44, Dylan Hunt. 20, LaFonso Burrell. Everybody was there meeting the quarterback, telling him he ain't going nowhere. I don't think he got any yards. It's going to be 4th down. Looks like BB is running on the field goal unit to try and steal one with 45 and counting to go until halftime.
Yeah, Chris, I was about to ask you, what would you do in this situation? Would you kick a field goal or try to go for it?
I think in a game like this, you got to take the points.
Yes.
It's close. These close games, 3 points can be all the difference. Kick is up.
And it's good.
And it is good. So with 32 seconds remaining until halftime, your score is BB 10, Robinson 7. And, man, you think 32 seconds to go until half. Robinson was in a battle last week with Maumelle. They find themselves here in a battle with with Beebe, a couple of key players out, but this, they've shown that they can answer whatever Beebe has thrown at them and continue to make plays in 32 seconds. I think you've got the receivers. I may try and take a shot, and then, if you're not really gaining any yards, just take it into half. Beebe or Robinson will receive the kick to start the second half. So as a football person, I would love to see points get scored here, and then you get the ball back, score again, and get a stop. And start really turning this game into the Senator way.
Oh, for sure. When my time coaching football, at minor league level, I love to keep the points on the board, especially right before half. Even if we're only down by 3, try to get those points on the board, especially when we're getting the ball back. Just keep that momentum going.
Right. Yeah, momentum is a big thing in football, and so far nobody's really been able to grab the momentum. Good first drives by both offenses, and then after that it's been penalties after penalties hurting each other, and then now Beebe, aided by the targeting penalty, able to get in a field goal range, kick a field goal, go up by 3, 32 seconds left. And we'll see if we see another onside kick here. Kicker's backed up a little farther this time. May not be an onside, but those guys got to be ready for it. They recovered one earlier. Here's the kick. It's going to be kind of a sky kick. Got over there around the 20 or 34-yard line, excuse me. He's getting yards. He may have got up to the 45-yard line. I'll have to see who comes up with the ball over there.
Chris, I still don't understand in that situation. If it was me, I want to kick that ball deep.
Right.
Try to get the Senators, over.
Yeah, I believe that was Caden Blaylock there on the kick return. And the good thing is he got a lot of positive yardage, like you said, up to the 44-yard line. So that really sets up this offense nice to get into field goal position. You got John Tate sitting on the sideline, really good kicker. I say, and I've seen him in practice nail him from the 40-yard line, so they don't have far to go to get into his range. I don't know where he's really comfortable from, but we'll see what happens here. Murphy going to hit that sideline, get out of bounds. There you go, great first completion over there. Yep, to Gabriel Bonner on the reception there. 6 yards, and he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock with 21 seconds to go. Let's see what this offense can do. They'll probably get a heavy dose of that. Looks like the Badger defenders are backed off quite a ways, so they're probably just going to take advantage of that, keep running the out route, and get it out of bounds, stop the clock. Went Murphy again. There's Gabriel Bonner. I don't think he got out of bounds that time, so the clock's going to continue running. But I think
Joe T caught him.
Yeah, they do have all 3 of the timeouts to go. I did forget about that. So 16 seconds left. We're going to have a timeout. And I think, they can keep moving the ball and get in a field goal range. If not, score a touchdown. And we'll see what happens here. Not sure why Grisham had come into the game earlier. May have been by design, or maybe Quentin Murphy, rolled an ankle a little bit or something, or who knows. But good to see him back in the game now at quarterback for the Senators. That is Quentin Murphy. I called him QJ a lot last weekend. I do apologize. I really hate that I did that. Quentin Murphy is an outstanding athlete, and QJ over at Mills is also an outstanding athlete. They both deserve the respect of, being called their names. Quentin Murphy will come out at quarterback. I believe that's Malika Cunye in the backfield with him. Drop back and throw, hit the out route to Brandon Grail, get out of bounds. He got out of bounds. Good job by Brandon Grail there. Wanted to cut back inside and make a move, and then he remembered the time and got out.
What's surprising me, Chris, is Beebe still only has one high, in the safety position.
Yeah, that's, and I think, they know that the Robinson rushing attack is really good. So they may be trying to load the box up, but I think they've got 2 high back there now, but I think the Senators may take advantage of it. They're going to take a deep shot here. Oh, there's got to be some kind of flag for that. There we go, late hit flag, and that's going to drive them into the really deep towards the end zone. You don't want to see a shot like that get taken. Gabriel Bonner bounces back up. He's good to go.
The ball was nowhere. Wasn't near him. I don't know why you would.
Yeah, this may be a little bit more chippier of a game than I thought, if chippier is a word there, but maybe a little bit of bad blood here between the Senators and the Badgers. What you want, a good, clean game. White hat with the call here. Personal foul on the Badgers. see where they march the ball on down to. You really don't want to see anything like that if you're a Badger fan, Badger coach. You don't want to see players doing stuff that can put your team in a bad spot. Luckily, Gabriel Bonner bounced back up and was okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
You go ahead.
I was about to say, you really, especially in this close type of game,
Right?
You just can't have that. About to go in half, and you ain't gonna get the ball back. Right after half. So I mean, to me that was a senseless penalty.
Right. And Quentin Murphy going to throw out to Malik Acuna there for a little screen play. And on comes John Tate in the field goal unit. Let's see if he can tie this game up right before half. And I will say again that Robinson does get the ball to start the second half. .36-yard field goal here for John Tate, well within his range, I believe. All right, good snap, good hold. The kick is up. He's got the leg.
It is good.
And it's good. And as time, I believe they may have 1 second on the clock here, but, man, Tate is a sophomore. You love to see him make the field goal. Long field goal there. I believe they call it, was that a 46-yard field goal to tie this up 10-10 with Beebe, 1 second to go before half. May try a squib kick here just to, get the remaining time off the clock and take it into half. Senators do receive, but great time management, great clock management there. Game management by Quentin Murphy, getting it out to his receivers quick. Receivers getting out of bounds, aided by the penalty. Go down, kick a field goal, tie this game up.
And speaking of momentum, looks like Joe T's got that momentum starting to head their way finally.
Starting to pick it up a little bit. Penalties hurting both teams so far. See if they can go in at half and clean it up and come out and play some football. It's good to see most of the injuries tonight. The guys have been able to pop up and be okay. You love to see that. Don't want anybody getting hurt. All your big-time players making big-time plays tonight so far, though. Tate on the kickoff. And I do believe I missed a few Relentless Performance Training first downs in there, so I do apologize to Alicia Colvin over at Relentless Performance Training. Give thanks to all of our advertisers for tonight's broadcast. Here is Tate with the kickoff. He does kind of give it a little squib kick, and it goes out of bounds.
About the 10.
I believe the ball comes to the 35 in high school, or maybe the 25. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going to come to the 35, and that's where Beebe will set up shop with 1 second to play here. And that may have been by design to kick it out of bounds. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like we're going to set up in the old – I guess this wouldn't be the victory formation yet, but the formation, we're going to take a knee. We're going to go to half. All right, well, before you leave to go to halftime, that'll do it for the first half of play. Join us after the break for the Eccles Carpet One halftime show. You can also stick around to catch both bands tonight. Robinson's band will be performing Feeling Good. The Senator Band sound is under the direction of Ben Light, Daniel LaRue, Jay Martin, and Luke Allred. The band is led on field by drum major senior Abigail Henson, and will be performing 2 Jerry Burns arrangements, Mercy, 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 and Sing, Sing, Sing. Connect with boosters at senatorsound.org. Again, this will be the Eccles Carpet One halftime show.
Okay.
How about a big hand for the Senator cheerleaders? Under the direction of Drum Major Abigail Henson.
And once it close as to the bleachers.
Senator Marching Band. They have their assessment this coming Monday at Maumelle High School. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Beebe Badger High School Marching Band. And we'd also like to let everybody know the class of 1977 is having their 45th reunion out here this evening as well.
7 years ago. Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Patriotism springs from a belief in the dignity of the individual, freedom and equality not only for Americans, but for all people on earth, universal brotherhood and goodwill, and the constant and earnest striving toward the principles and ideals on which this country was founded. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Another big hand for the Beebe Badger High School marching band. All right, a few announcements.
It is the grand opening sale at Akel's Carpet One.
Get up to 50% off store-wide with payments as low as $40 per room per month. Plus, get your sales tax paid.
We make it beautiful.
For less.
grand opening sale at Akel's Carpet One.
Get up to 50% off store-wide with payments as low as $40 per room per month. Plus, get your sales tax paid.
We make it beautiful.
For less.
All right, and welcome back to the Akel's Carpet One halftime show. We hope you enjoyed the band's performance tonight. I may have gotten their performances wrong earlier, and I do apologize. I wasn't given the information. But absolutely outstanding performance there by both bands, the Senator Sound and the Beebe Badger Band there. Now we're going to go into, kind of a recap of the first half here as the players come back onto the field. Really a lot of penalties, a lot of stuff you don't want to see happening here. Early in the game, a couple of personal fouls, a couple of, unsportsmanlike conducts. Hopefully coaches get that under control. Both offenses doing pretty well and then getting hurt by penalties. The score is tied 10-10 here as we come into half. Senators do get the ball to start the second half. Hopefully they can go down and get a score, get a stop, get another score, really try and, put this game away like they've wanted to. You've seen it happening, time and time again in earlier games. But real quick, we're going to go to some of the other scores around 5A as soon as I can pull it up here. Scrolling. All right. Looks like Pine Bluff in the second quarter. And some of these scores may have changed since the Fearless Friday. That's what I'm using here. May have changed or not been updated yet. Pine Bluff is currently up 14-7. Of course, Beebe and Robinson tied at 10. Watson Chapel in a close one with Valonia. Valonia winning 14-12 at halftime. See if we can get another PCSSD score real quick. Looking for the Sylvan Hills. Or, Natural State Sports, covers a lot of PCSSD. We'd really love to see more schools get covered here. Sylvan Hills has moved up to 6A. I'm going to have to scroll up a little bit to get that score for you. It looks like Catholic is winning 14-7 at halftime. Sylvan Hills hanging in tough, keeping it close against that high-powered Catholic offense. It looks like a lot of close scores around the league so far tonight. Really at this time of the year, teams really start to gain their footing, get traction. Their key players are starting to shine, and that's how you get some of these closer games. You got 10-10 here with Robinson and Beebe. Like I said earlier, I think Robinson does get the ball. I think they come out another heavy dose of Malika Cunye in the backfield, Quentin Murphy at quarterback. They showed, and as we said earlier, Beebe has that one high safety early on in the game. I think, at some point in time, we may take a shot there. You've got plenty of good wide receivers out there that can go and make a play for you to, downfield, get the catch. Brandon Greil, Gabriel Bonner, Chase Nichols, and others. Caden Blaylock also been a big-time player tonight on offense. And then on defense, you got your usuals, Dylan Hine, Ashton Williams, Micah Pennington, Julian Campos, Ian Dietz, Evans Alamy, all those guys back there making big-time plays. But, with that, as we near the start of the second half, we're going to take a quick break. Thanks for joining us for the Akel's halftime show. When we get back from break, it'll be time for the second half kickoff.
It is the grand opening sale at Akel's Carpet One.
Get up to 50% off store-wide with payments as low as $40 per room per month. Plus, get your sales tax paid.
We make it beautiful.
For less.
It is the grand opening sale at Akel's Carpet One.
Get up to 50% off store-wide with payments as low as $40 per room per month. Plus, get your sales tax paid.
We make it beautiful.
For less.
All right, and welcome back to the Robinson Sports Network here on the PCSSD Sports Network, Robinson Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports. That's a mouthful to get out, and I think I nailed it or got it wrong. I'm not sure. But it is the second half for the Senators versus Beebe here. Again, Senators getting the ball to start the second half. Let's see, who comes out at running back. Probably Malika Cunye. Who comes back at quarterback. They had a switch earlier in the game. Grisham came in for a series or two. See what happens there, but looks like returning back for the Senators is number 27, Caleb Jones, and number 1, Chase Nichols back there to return for the Senators. The Senators anticipating another onside kick here, really bolstered up the front 2 lines. We'll see what Beebe does. They go to that bunch formation. Dylan Hunt out there in the middle yelling for his guys to bunch as well. You know, and the Badgers have kicked an onside kick once before tonight. They may go for it again tonight.
From the way they're lining up, Chris, I don't think it's going to be another onside kick. It looks like they're going to kick it pretty deep. I love to see Chase Nichols, like I said in the first half, just get off on the outside and break one free.
And they're going to go onside kick again. It's going to go out of bounds.
Well, I lied to you, Chris.
I mean, you never know with Beebe tonight. Never know with Beebe tonight, but that ball does go out of bounds. They're going to call it the 45-yard line. I believe it may have touched a Robinson Senator before it went out of bounds. That's why there's not the penalty, but you get it at the 45 anyways, and that's okay. There may have been a penalty. I can't see that far over there to see if he threw the flag. All right, and the high-powered offense of the Senators comes back onto the field. I don't see Quentin Murphy out there. Looks like we're going to have Brandon Grail. Or I believe it was Ashton Williams next to him, kind of at the Wildcat quarterback spot. Brandon Grail gets the direct snap, follows Ashton Williams. He got a big hole.
Hey.
He's going to go for a relentless performance training first down on the first I haven't seen before. Brandon Grail taking the direct snap with Ashton Williams as a lead blocker. He got plenty of yards there on that first play.
Chris, my eyes was a little bit too fast in my mouth. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he broke free.
I did too, and he almost did there. Great first play coming out. They're going to line up in that same formation again. Grail with the snap over to that right side again. Going to get outside. Gets a good block. Can he make a few-man miss?
No.
He's going to get down to about the 11 or 12, 13-yard line. It's going to be another relentless performance training first down, and Robinson, coming out immediately with this run game, punching Beebe in the mouth.
Yeah, Beebe doesn't know what hit him, Chris. I mean, Brandon Grail, he's just in that Wildcat formation is killing it.
Looks like they've moved over a little bit. Grail again to that same side. See if he can break through this time. Beebe there to make a better stop this time. Gain of about 5-6 yards on the play. Man, you really see the speed out of Grail there, the Arkansas State commit. Following big Ashton Williams going in, making a hit, laying a block. Grail again, going to take it up the middle, get in the end zone.
Brandon
There
Grail
we
with
go.
A touchdown.
A Senator touchdown there. Brandon Grail all the way, drove him down the field, pretty much in that same formation. Brandon Grail drove him all the way down the field for a Cornerstone Home Lending touchdown. Let's go Senators. John Tate on for the extra point. Snap, hold, and the kick is right through the uprights. John Tate with another extra point there, and that'll bring your score to 17-10. Senators in the lead with 10:36 to go until the third quarter. And, man, that's what I talked about earlier. You get the points going into halftime. You kick the field goal to tie it up. You get the ball back to start the second half, and then you get Brandon Grail in the Wildcat formation. He just runs all over you. Kind of like, when Kentucky a few years ago when Arkansas had to play Kentucky at Kentucky, they didn't have a quarterback to save their life, and they threw a receiver back there at Wildcat, and he ran all over Arkansas. And a lot of Razorback fans don't want to remember that, but you know what? Our producer says he's from Kentucky over here. May have to kick him out of the booth, but we, that was a pretty good. I say pretty good. That was a great opening drive there by the Senators coming out, and Brandon Grail all the way taking it into the end zone. We'll have John Tate on here to kick off, see if he can put it in the end zone. Defense come out and make a big-time stop, get that ball back. Got a trio of Badgers in the back to return here. Let's see if Tate doesn't even give him the chance, puts it out the end zone. It is a windy night. Looks like the wind has died down, though, looking at the flag over there. And Tate with an awesome kick. That's going to be in the end zone by about almost 5 yards. Good job for Tate. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Badgers at the 20-yard line.
Chris, what adjustments do you think this defense has made at halftime?
Well, the play that they were really, really hitting on earlier was kind of that outside kind of zone play.
Mm-hmm.
But once they stopped that, Beebe really wasn't able to do much. They got a few spurt plays here and there. But I think the defense really kind of honed in. They say, okay, Beebe's here to play. All right, we'll wake up a little bit. And they'll go out and make a play. I think we'll see the linebackers, Ian Dietz, Ashton Williams. They'll be scraping blocks and getting in the backfield a little bit more this time. LaFonso Burrell and others on that D line going to get back there, create some pressure. Can't let Grant sit in the pocket too long and throw the ball. Here he is here, going to throw it out in the flats. Able to make Ashton Williams miss, but he comes back, makes the tackle. Going to get a gain of about almost 8 on that play.
It was a nice little pass and catch by the Beebe offense, but if I was Robinson's defense, I think I'd blitz just a little bit more than what we're doing.
Run it over to that far side, and he's going to get a relentless performance training 1st down over there on that far side. Pretty much that same play they've ran all night. Looks like we're going to have 56 that come into the game there. That's Chase Swede. Dylan Hunt takes him off the field. Or comes in as he comes off the field. Doesn't take him off the field. Looks like they're going to try and swing play, and that's going to be a QB draw all the way, and Ashton Williams is there. Did he fumble the ball? No, he didn't. That's just another player following there. In Dietz, Ashton Williams, and others there to stop him. Going to be a gain of about 3 on the play there. They tried that QB draw to the motion out, one of the receivers or the running back, motion him out, and it'll be a QB draw all the way. And so far, the linebackers have not, they haven't rushed out there to the guy, being motioned out. Been able to stop the quarterback pretty well here. Going to be a handoff again, right up the middle. And there you go. Good play by that defense, only allowing 3 yards on that play. See who gets up there when he turns this way and get that number on the tackle. LaFonso Burrell on the tackle there. Good on LaFonso Burrell. I don't think I've called his name the past couple of games coming in. I'm not sure. I apologize, Robinson fans. I'm unfamiliar with him myself, but he is making quite the impact tonight.
Especially in that first half.
Yes. Now they're faced with a 3rd and about 4 here are the Badgers. Let's see what kind of play call they run. Motion into kind of a power set. It's going to be a QB draw all the way. And we had defenders there. Still get him. Could have had him for a loss there, but he gets a gain of 2. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. Let's see what they do.
I think BB's going to go for it, Chris. Yeah. I don't think they have a. I don't think they can take a chance on punting and let Robinson score again.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. They may try and draw them offsides. There have been a couple offsides penalties tonight by the Senator defensive line. We'll see what they do here. A lot of motion. Players running off the field. D-line's just got to stay disciplined, watch the ball. Don't really fall for all that eye candy going on or everywhere else. Grant's going to give his best cadence here. We'll see what happens. They do snap the ball. It's going to be a throw. He's got a man open. He's going to get the first down a little bit more. Beebe's going to get another relentless performance training 1st down here. Great play call there by the Badgers. Sneak a guy out in the flats. Grant kept it, hit him. He got the first down. Chase Nichols on the tackle over there. Good job of the Senator defense. They haven't really given up any big plays. It's just been kind of long, sustained drives tonight, really for both offenses. Let's see if the Senators can hold strong here. Another handoff over to there, that far side. And he's got a little room. Can't break the tackle of Brandon Grail over there. Great tackle over there in open space. Or he may have got a lot more yardage than that. Bring about 2nd and 5. Can't see quite. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's about 2nd and 5 or 6 yards. Grant in the backfield. That quarterback gets the snap. They're going to try the handoff this way. And it's met. Plenty of Senators there and a big hit. And he fumbled the ball. I haven't heard any whistles yet.
I'm almost starting to wonder if he's going to blow any whistles.
I didn't hear any whistles, and players just kind of standing around there. And to be honest with you, folks, I have no idea what just happened there. I think it was fumbled by the running back and then picked up real quick. They blew the play dead without blowing the play dead, and now everybody on the home side over here is a little mad. I don't blame them. That was very confusing there. The refs seemed to kind of got the whistle stuck, didn't want to blow the whistle, and then nobody blew it dead. And then you got Grant in the backfield with 2 Senators on top of him, and offensive lineman coming over to protect his quarterback. A lot of bad things could happen there, but cooler heads prevail. We'll start off with 3rd and 5. Grant's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw deep. He's got great coverage there by Evans Olamy. Absolutely outstanding coverage. Ball's a little overthrown, but I don't think he catches it anyways. Evans Olamy over there from his safety spot was all over it. Jamarcus Brown also in coverage on his guy. Both of them had him locked down. That's one of those times when the DB will look over to his sideline and give kind of a seatbelt animation, got them all locked, not going anywhere. Great coverage there.
So you couldn't ask for any better coverage at all whatsoever.
Coverage. Well, he's got to come back and do it again. And I think a better thrown ball there, Evans Olamy may get a pick.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. Hoping for a little better thrown ball for our sake.
Right. Here we go. 4th down, 4th and 5. Do not jump off sides defense. And let's get the stop. Grant's going to look to throw. And Dietz is in pursuit. He's going to get almost a sack, and he's going to force an incompletion. We have a flag thrown. Where's it thrown at?
And now we have another flag thrown. Hopefully it's not a defensive holding.
I think they're going to get a flag on the Senators here, and they're going to get another one on the coaching staff. My goodness. You get a stop here. And, again, the penalties and dire moments, the penalties coming through. And a couple of them, I'm not going to lie to you, if I'm an official, I don't know if I throw it. But then again, I don't want to be too critical of the officiating crew. We're not down there. We don't know what's being said. We just go by the actions of what we can see. It's going to be – okay, we're going to have pass interference on the offense. Dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct on us. I believe that's on the coaching staff. All right, and we'll see here what happens here. Yeah, it looks like we may have a timeout here. I'm not sure. All right, and after all the madness and chaos, it's going to be Senator football. They're going to back it up quite a bit, I think, down to the 26-yard line? All right, Senator football looks like they are going to stick with that Wildcat look. Brandon Growl in the backfield with Ashton Williams here. Grail takes the snap over to that far side.
Grail's breaking it to the outside. He's got that first down.
Yeah, he's going to get another relentless performance training first down, and they've seen something on that that right side of the offense for them. That'd be the Badgers' left side. They've seen something they can take advantage over there. That's where all three of those runs have been so far tonight.
And if I was Robson, I'd keep on doing it. You know we're going to do it. I mean, we're going to keep doing it until you stop us.
Yeah, yeah. All right, it's going to be Ashton Williams with the carry up the middle this time. He's going to get a gain of about 4 or 5. I think it's 4 yards on the carry there. And I really like, when they run this formation, Ashton Williams and Brandon Grau both put their hands out like they're ready to receive the snap, so you don't really know who gets it. Brandon's going to keep it on this close side. Doesn't really have anybody over there to block for him, and I think he's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage there. Great job by the Badger defense getting to his outside and forcing him back inside. That's going to bring up third and 6 here. See what the Senators do on offense. Excuse me. Giving that same kind of wildcat look out there. And Brandon Grau, he can throw the ball now. He's had a few completions on the year if they need to. And here he goes. He will drop back to kind of throw it. Throws it downfield. And a great adjustment there by Caden Blaylock. Great adjustment there by Caden Blaylock. He came back, fought off the defender, and we're going to have a flag here. I'm not sure for what. But absolutely outstanding fight there by Caden Blaylock. And as I mentioned it, Brandon Grau can throw the football. We're going to have a relentless performance training first down here for the Senators, pending the flags. Everybody moving like the flag will be on the Badgers.
Either way, Chris, I think this officiating crew just likes throwing flags. Just let these kids play football.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see why. Officials having a conversation here. Man, what an amazing catch by Caden Blaylock there. Way to fight back for the ball and really kind of you got mocked on the DB there. Here's the call from the white hat. Unsportsmanlike on the Badgers. Really chippy game tonight, but that's going to move the Senators deep into the red zone. Looks like they're going to set up shop on the 11-yard line. Man, what a play. Senators can get another first down if they need to, ball being on the 11. Brandon Grau takes the snap over to that far side. He's got a seam up the middle. Can he get to the end zone? I think they're going to mark him down on the 1-yard line. It's going to be another relentless performance training first down. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. Can't even talk anymore. They're going to call him short at the 2. Not a first down yet. Let's see if they can punch it in here. Big Ashton Williams get the snap punched in, or Brandon Grau with the speed to the outside and in. It's going to go to Brandon Grau on that far side. And a pile of people, and I think he got down to the 1-yard line this time. Let's see if it was close enough for a first down. And they're going to give him a relentless performance training first down, so that's going to make it 1st and goal inside the 1 here for the Senators. Man, this offense, I'm not sure what the coaches saw earlier, but I'm glad they saw it, and this offensive set is coming out and killing it. I believe Ashton Williams took the snap that time, fighting through
Looks
guys.
like it's going to be a Senators touchdown.
That's going to be another Cornerstone home lending touchdown for the Senators. Man, they have come alive here in the second half. The first two offensive drives have gone right down the field. Brandon Grau and others for another Cornerstone home lending touchdown. That's pending the PAT extra point kick. It's 23-10 Senators with 3:15 to go. John Tate on to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it's right through the uprights for another PAT by John Tate.
Chris, if you're Beebe, what are you thinking right now? You coming out at half, tied ball game, and now you're down by 2 scores.
Well, the thing about it, is how do you respond? They come out, this is a high-powered offense.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're going to put up points. You did well in the first half. Now in the second half, they come out, they hit you in the mouth. You had some things not go your way. You get a couple of penalties that weren't really good. You have the outstanding catch by Caden Blaylock. That's my vote for play of the game so far tonight. Outstanding catch by Caden Blaylock and a good throw by Brandon Grail. And really this offensive set, Beebe, that's the bad thing, though, to stop this offensive set. Do they load the box to try and stop it and leave these dangerous wide receivers out here on islands, or do they just keep running their same defense to try and stop this? We'll see. John Tate on to kick off, see if he puts this one in the end zone, as he has done all season.
Yeah, if I was BB's defense, Chris, I think I'd be blitzing a gap, switch gaps every other play.
Yeah. Or
blitz from the outside coming in. I mean, sooner or later you're going to catch up to them.
Yeah. And they do start blitzing up the middle, though. Brandon Griles shown he can get outside.
That's true, too.
Ashton Williams can get outside. Just a lot of speed on this team, on this Robinson team. Here's Tate. Puts his foot into it. And this one's going to be a short kick up to the 10-yard line. It's fumbled to the 20-yard line. Everybody stay up. You're going to get right to the 20-yard line where he would have been if it had gone out of bounds, so I guess no harm done there. Great job by the Senator kickoff team, though, getting down there in coverage. Guys like, I believe, Mikhail Hayes, number 30, and others getting down there. I couldn't quite see the numbers quick enough. I kind of have a wall here in my plane of view I'm having to go around. All right, Senator defense coming back out. Let's see. What do you say a pick six here, Justin?
Oh, I guess I'm just so heavy on him, man. He reminds me of my Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver, Jamar Chase.
Oh, Jamar Chase, the old one out there.
I mean, he's got about the same build, it looks like, and everything. Same speed.
Yeah,
well, probably not the same speed, but, I mean, everything else just reminds me of it. It looks like it's a –
And it is a turnover. They fumble the ball. Number 4, Jamarcus Brown picks it up. And I think they're going to give the ball to the Senators here. A turnover like when we mentioned it.
That's what we want to see.
It wasn't a pick six, but we mentioned a turnover, and it happens. And it's going to be 1st and 10 and positive yardage for the Senators. Man, this team has come alive. They went in halftime. Whatever Coach Escola told them, it's working. Good job by the defense. Ripping and pulling the ball out. It falls out. I believe it was number 4, Jamarcus Brown there with the recovery. Tried to run it back, but gained positive yardage. Good job by this defense. Get the ball back, 2:53 to go until the third quarter.
Yeah, it looks like Malik Akunye's back out there.
Yeah, we're going to have, and Quentin Murphy back out there at quarterback. Running the normal offensive set here. May try and open it up, take a shot here. No, we're going to get
Quentin Murphy's got the ball. He's at the 20.
Lowers his shoulder on a man.
Runs over a BB defender.
Gains about another 2 yards there, and you love to see that out of your quarterback. Man, it feels like there's a resurgence of energy in the stadium right now to the Senator crowd and the Senator football team. Gain of about 8 on that play. There you go, Malik Akunye on the far side there. Gets turned over. Great tackle there for a loss, I believe, about a half yard. On the play there, Malik Akunye on the outside.
Chris, I'm almost positive if we score right here, it'll probably put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, the way this game goes, or is going now, Robinson has the ability to keep the ball once they get it with this run game. Force another turnover if they do score here. We're going to screen play, overthrown. Almost picked off. Almost picked off. Thrown just a little high, and it's a good thing he didn't pick that ball off. He may be in the house right now over there celebrating on the Senators end zone where it says Senators down there.
I think I'm just going to quit talking about us scoring because every time we do, we get
the announcer's jinx, huh?
It happened in the first quarter, the first drive of the game. Yeah, I'll just keep my mouth shut on that.
Let's see what we do here. 4th and about 4. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. Quentin Murphy, I believe he's got Ashton Williams in the backfield with him. The give is to Ashton Williams. He's not going to get close. Good job by the defense there for the Badgers to hold him up. I think he got to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to have a turnover on downs. The ball goes back to Beebe.
If I was Robinson, I'd almost want to keep that same Wildcat formation in, get up one more score, and then bring these guys back out.
Yeah. That offense was working quite well, but the original offense, you also don't want to abandon it. You know, you want to get your guys out there and get Quentin Murphy rolling and Malika Cunye rolling because, you know, I don't know how many carries Malika Cunye has had, but, you know, tonight I'm sure he's getting a lot more than he's used to. But, again, these guys are athletes out here for the Senators, and they're going to make plays regardless. And speaking of athletes, this defense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they can do here. Going to be a run out there to that far side. Good job by the DB over there to force him back. He's still bumbling and rumbling for more yards. I believe he got a gain of about 8 on the play there. See where the ref marks him down at. But do we have another fumble? Another turnover by the BB Badgers, and Robinson Senators are going to get the ball right back. Well, you hear the PA guy go, woo, and I agree, woo. Wow, what a turn of events in this football game. All right, the offense comes back out. You know, what is that, 2 plays, 2 turnovers for BB the last 2 drives?
It is.
My goodness. Yeah, this defense said enough is enough. Let's keep the ball in the hands of the offense. Let's go put up some points. And Quentin Murphy and Malika Cunye running back out onto the field. On the far side, you got 0, Gabriel Bonner. Number 6, Ashton Williams in the backfield with him. Number 3, Brandon Griles, the slot receiver on the close side. And Chase Nichols is the outside receiver over here on the close side.
Looks like Malika Cunye is right there in that slot, and Brandon Griles is right there in the back.
Oh, we got a man open.
Wide open.
Gabriel
Touchdown,
Bonner in the
Senators.
end zone. Cornerstone Hemling touch. Cornerstone. What a beautiful pass by Quentin Murphy there. Absolutely awesome. Good, great touch pass by the sophomore quarterback there. You hear the PA guy in the background. Woo!
Hey, let's just keep on coming out here, just pass and catch, the rest of the game.
I mean, they made it look easy that play, didn't they?
Very easy.
So you get the turnover. You get the touchdown on the first play.
It was almost like me playing Madden on all rookie.
John Tate in for the extra point here. Good hold, good.
Oh, that was a slow, low kick.
And it is no good. Yeah, it looked like the hold there was the snap was kind of high. The holder couldn't get it down quite fast enough. And that happens. That's all right. You got a sophomore kicker.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make them all.
Yeah, stuff happens.
I mean, he's been great tonight. I mean,
outstanding.
He's all right in my books.
Yeah, he's outstanding kicker, and that's going to make your score with 1:30 to go until the third quarter, 30-10. This has been a 20-point swing since we came out of halftime. I mean, just absolutely crazy change of events here. The crowd has come alive. The team's come alive. They forced back-to-back turnovers on this BB offense. Excuse me. And this defense, man, this is how I've seen the Senator defense play all season long.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to make a prediction right here. 3rd time's a charm. They're going to come out, and right here's going to be that pick 6.
Yeah, here's the pick 6. Here's the pick 6. We'll see John Tate kick it out of the end zone. We'll see a pick 6 right here. Man, you got to love it when this offense is playing like they know how to.
Chris, speaking of Madden, when you came over to the house the other day, my daughter wanted to challenge you in Madden again. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. For everybody watching at home, his daughter did beat me in Madden, and we're going to –
I think it was pretty bad, too.
Great kickoff here by John Tate over to the 10. Number 9's he's got room over there. He's still getting pushed, still getting pushed, and it looks like number 5 was able to bring him down, and number 7, Malika Cunye, and number 5, Jaden Dotson, able to make the tackle after he got to the BB 45 there. You know, they've shown some ability to make some good returns here. Luckily, you know, Robinson is able to make the tackle before he gets any more yardage out of that.
Shoot, I think I can trust this defense on the 10-yard line the way they're playing right now.
I mean, they were playing lights out. See if they can come out here and force another turnover. Get that ball right back to the offense.
Like I said, Chris, 3rd time's a charm. That pick 6 would be great right now.
Oh, it'd be outstanding. This crowd would come alive. We'd go nuts up here in the book. Grant rolls out.
It's a pass. Ooh, that was a hard hit.
Huge hit there. Is that number 54, Julian Campos?
I believe so.
Coming from that defensive end spot, and Grant's hurt. You don't want to see that, but an absolutely monstrous hit there by Julian Campos. Really hope Grant's okay, though. All right, and you see the big hit on the quarterback there. You really hope he's okay. Man, there seems like a new energy here in this Robinson defense. All right. I believe Zach Grant was able to get up and get off the field there. We took a quick break. We do apologize. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Defense back out on the field. New quarterback in. Can't see the number until he turns towards us. He's going to throw it. It's going to be batted down by number 3, Brandon Grail. And this defense playing lights out so far. Man, you'd have loved, and that would have been that pick six if he could have caught it right there. New quarterback for the Badgers is number 5. Oh, look. Again, these are not numerical order, so. That's going to be Jaden Smith, number 5. There it is. I found it. Drop back to pass. Another big hit. And there it is. Evans Olami with the pick.
Let's go ahead and call it this time.
If this is the pick six, come on, Evans. Get in the end zone. There we go. It's not the pick six, but it is the pick that we need. Evans Olami, that's a second that I've seen him get while doing this. And I tell you, man, that man's an athlete back there at that safety position.
Man, I put that pick on the Beebe's coaches, man. You get a backup quarterback coming in, you want to build his confidence up.
Yeah.
That right there just demoralized his confidence. I mean, a couple run plays, a couple short passes, and then let's hit those long balls.
There we go. All right, and there's the third drive, third turnover by the Beebe Badgers here. This defense for the Senators is playing like how I know this defense can. They were playing lights out the second half. They said 10 points was enough. That's all we're going to give you. Thanks for showing up. And it looks like we have an injured Senator over there on the far sideline. I can't see the number. That's Brandon Grail over there, the injured guy. Looks like he's up and walking, maybe just a little winded. Up and walking unassisted. Doesn't look like he's limp or anything like that. Did take his helmet off and give kind of a sigh of relief. Let's hope he's okay. All right, looks like Quentin Murphy and Malika Cunye will be in the backfield again. Quentin at quarterback. Regular offense, they got a bunch side to the far side, and Chase Nichols down here on an island. See if they take a deep shot. They're not. They're going to throw a screen to Gabriel Bonner. He's got a seam. He's going to get down to the 4-yard line. Man, I tell you, these receivers, and it feels like the Robinson athleticism is really starting to show tonight against Beebe here in the second half. You know, your big-time, and I say it every broadcast, your big-time players got to make your big-time plays, and so far that's what they've been doing. All the known names, the feature names, have come through and made huge plays tonight. Let's see if they can get Malika Cunye powered into the end zone, or they may throw it again. That's going to be a zone. Now Quentin Murphy's going to keep it, and he's got the speed to get in the end zone, and he will. Great job by Quentin Murphy, getting into the end zone for a Cornerstone Home Lending touchdown for the Senators. Absolutely amazing. They faked the BB, the zone over there. Quentin Murphy spun out of there, kept the ball, and you see the speed there by the sophomore quarterback getting into the end zone for, as I said, a Cornerstone Home Lending touchdown for the Senators.
This defense keeps it up. I mean, BB's only crossed that 50-yard line one time in the second half.
That's true. They have. Tate on for the extra point. Better snap, better hold, and a better kick. And it's good. That's going to make your score with 15 seconds left until the fourth quarter. 37 Robinson, 10 for the Beebe Badgers. And, man, what a 27
points in the third quarter.
27-point swing here in a matter of, was it 12-minute quarters they play here at the high school level? 3 turnovers, all 3 going for touchdowns, I believe, here for the Senators.
Hey, like we said in the first half, you got to capitalize off those mistakes, and that's what we're doing.
And so far they have. Earlier, in the game, they, some of the passes weren't there. Could have been picked off, should have been picked off. And we said that this defense will get these turnovers. And you see here tonight, the last 3 drives for Beebe have all resulted in a turnover. And here we go. We're swag surfing in the stadium. The team, you love to see it over here on the 45-yard line, getting together, huddled up. Man, the energy has completely just been renewed here in the stadium. Man, you love to hear the crowd getting into it. A good homecoming crowd here tonight. Again, shout out to the classes of 77 and 82 being in attendance tonight. Big shout out to them. Gotta love to see what the Senators are putting on the field. All right, and Tate coming on to kick for the kickoff after the Senator touchdown. We got 15 seconds left to go. All right. A little bit of a hold up here. Not sure what's going on. I guess a delay of game here on a kickoff. All right, back him up 5 yards. Tate says that's fine. I'll still put it in the end zone. All right, and Tate on to kick now that we are all ready to go here. Tate puts the leg into it and kind of a pooch kick. And Beebe, that's a wise decision there to let it run out of bounds. We got a way late hit here by the Beebe Badgers. I don't think any flags were thrown. You got to think it is fresh. As a former football player, I've been on the winning side of blowouts and I've been on the losing side of blowouts, and neither one of them. Well, the winning side is obviously fun, but the losing side is not very fun. You got to keep your head around you.
Yeah, keep your composure. You don't do anything to jeopardize your team.
Right.
Being more down than what they already are.
This is, Beebe shouldn't hang their head. This is a very talented Beebe team. It's just when you're playing the Robinson Senators, it's a little bit different of an animal. All these players over here, a lot of college talent over here, guys that will be playing on the Saturdays in the coming years. It just happens. Sometimes you run into teams like that. The Little Rock Robinsons of the world are out there, obviously, as one's playing here tonight. And sometimes you run into those teams, you got to take your hits, take the loss, and keep playing. And listen, Robinson scored 27 points right here in the third quarter. Beebe can come out and do the same. Who knows? The game is not over. 14 seconds to go to the third quarter. We got a whole fourth quarter to go. Snap, still got the backup quarterback in there, and we're going to get a big hit in the backfield there. I believe I saw 53, Micah Pennington running him down. I think he got cut back in. Caleb Dossett, forced him back inside and held him up. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter. All right, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We'll be back with more Senator football on the PCSSD Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
And a house can be intimidating, whether it's your first house or your 10th house. And at Cornerstone, I feel like it's our job to kind of act as that offensive line for you. We want to help you get that ball to the end zone, so we're going to pave the way for you. And what we want to do is get you to the closing table on time with no stress, so you can do your own little touchdown dance, whatever that may be.
All right, as we get ready to go for the fourth quarter here of play, again, your score is 37 Robinson, 10 Beebe, and I mean a 27-point swing off 3 turnovers there in the third quarter. that is kind of how I expected this game to go the entire game. Obviously, the first half, Beebe come out with a great game plan. A lot of penalties. Offense kind of struggled there in the first half, but now, they've answered back quite well. Here we go, number 5. Throw a little screen play out there. Great job. I think that's 29. Caleb Dossett, and you'll have to correct me in the comments if I'm not saying that correctly, getting out there making a huge hit on that screenplay. Yeah, he got, was it about 8 yards on the play? Could have got more had Caleb not got out there.
Yeah, if I was Beebe, I'd come out and do a little bit more passing. I mean, down 27 points.
Yep.
11:35 counting down in the fourth quarter. I mean, you're already down. Worst thing you do is lose, right?
Right.
Let's go ahead and get this. Their defense had all those drop picks in the first half, and so I just let it sail. Let my receivers come up, win that battle.
We're going to run a QB draw here. He's going to get close, and I mean everybody, but their brother in there to make the tackle. They're going to hold Beebe. It's going to be 4th and short. Seeing some new numbers out there on the defense. Give those guys a quick shout out. We got number 30, Mikael Hayes over here. He's not new. I've called his name tonight. Over here at DB. You got 5, Jaden Dotson back there at safety and others. Let's see here. Watch the ball. QB draw, and he's got it. He's got a relentless performance training first down. All right, so the relentless performance training first down there for Beebe. Let's see if this defense can keep that energy and keep that momentum going. Hear the crowd come alive. Be a handoff to the outside, and that guy's got a lot of speed, gets out there to that outside.
Where's he been at all game?
I know, and Beebe's had the plays there. And you saw he's for the first quarter when they had those 2 great drives, this play right here was the one that was working. They kind of got away from it. Now you see him going back to the roots over there. Number 9, I believe, is Keandre Barker there for Beebe. That's the guy that beginning of the game I said would be a big-time player for Beebe.
I mean, I get it. You want to change it up a little bit, but, I mean, if stuff is working, keep going at it. Make them stop you.
Now we're going to get another quarterback draw here, and a great tackle there by Julian. Yes, Julian Campos, number 54 on the tackle there, not letting the quarterback get out of the – he may have got a yard on the play there, not letting him get any more, though. Great chase down tackle by Julian Campos. All right, 3rd and short. We're going to see a pass play to number 20 here. Great throw there for a relentless performance training first down for Beebe. Number 5, Jaden Dotson on the tackle there. And that's really when they do pass the ball, that's the ones they've been able to complete is these short little hitch routes and stuff like that. They haven't really been able to take advantage of any downfield throws. But when they have thrown it deep, guys like Evans, Alamy, and others have been in coverage to not really let it happen. So it's just been one of those nights for the Beebe offense.
Yeah, Chris, and as you were saying about the passing, I mean, you ain't got to throw it deep. Just nickel and dime them down the field.
Right, and you like to see the backup quarterback coming in here too and being able to still execute a little bit of the offense. Great fight for the ball there. You love the no-call flag there. Both players fighting for the ball. Great coverage there by, I believe that's Gabriel Bonner, number 0. Looks like they may have put in number 8, Brandon Withers, now at DB. Another little screen play over there to the outside and defended well by Jaden Dotson and Gabriel Bonner and others over there to not let him get that outside and really push him over to the sideline. We'll bring up 3rd and 5 here for the BB offense. You really want this defense to come strong, get another turnover, or get another stop, get that ball back, run some more clock out, put another score up. Oh, man. Oh, big, monstrous hit. Oh, other than Ashton Williams. I mean, my goodness. Came over there and made a big-time hit, and he did get the relentless performance training first down, but Ashton Williams said you're not getting any more than that. All right, so again, the relentless performance training first down here for the Badgers. Pretty solid drive so far. They've got a few plays that have really worked for them so far. Going to throw the ball. It's going to be complete. We're going to have a flag in the backfield. What do we got going on now? On the white hat. Looks like it's going to be on the Senators. Personal foul. We're going to have a roughing the passer. A roughing the passer penalty. All righty. A bunch of new numbers coming in here. Looks like 40 in Dietz, number 50. Number 50, Jacob Patton. I believe I saw number 60. Lucas Chance all running in on the D-line here, getting those guys some reps. So was there a 56 too? Chase Swede also ran in at D-tackle. Quarterback power here right up the middle. He's got blockers, going to get down to, I'd say, around the 2-yard line. Refs agree. It's going to be 2nd and goal here. Going to have another big swap of players here. 77.
Tanner Drew.
Is that 77? Tanner Drew coming in. Was that 29 also ran in, I believe?
I believe so. 29, would be Caleb
Dossett. Yeah, and all the switching of players. The BB tried to get up there real quick, catch them off guard. I think the Senators called a timeout. Trying to get some of these young guys some playing time here at the end of the game. It's hard for some of them D linemen, them D tackles, and others to get out there and get on the field quickly. Some of them big guys. When we come back from this timeout by the Senators here, it's going to be 2nd and goal for the BB Badgers. The quarterback power has really been kind of working this drive with the backup quarterback. I believe that is number 5, Jaden Smith, in at quarterback for the BB Badgers. All right, and both teams take the field here. BB lined up in a power set. Let's see if the Senators can hold him out of the end zone here. Snap's kind of high off. Yeah, he's going to get stopped on about the 1-inch yard line here. Just outside of the goal line.
It is.
All right, 3rd and goal here. We need a good Senator stand. Motion the guy out, and that's going to be QB power, and he's just going to get outside and get the cornerstone home lending touchdown for the BB Badgers. You know, and I kind of figured it may come sooner or later. They're diving it up the middle. Now you give a little motion and you go outside when everybody else crashes inside. Quarterback with just enough speed to get over there in the end zone for a cornerstone home lending touchdown for the Badgers. Now they'll kick the PAT. Rodriguez, I believe, is the name for the extra point here. Snaps a little high. Kick is up, and it's not going to make it. It's going to be no good. So the PAT is no good, and that'll make your score Robinson Senators 37, BB Badgers 16 with 6:26 left to go in the ballgame. Man, the BB Badgers coming out. They may, Robinson's subbing in subbing in some guys to get them some playing time. Beebe able to take advantage of that and go down and get a score.
You just take it as you get it, Chris.
Take it as you can. You know, that's given a lot of, you know, and still on the Beebe side of things, that instills some more confidence in their offense that they can run the ball here. But another big thing the Senators need to be ready for is the onside kick. Beebe went for one earlier. They tried to do it again. It went out of bounds. Now let's be ready for it, guys. They're going with that bunch set again over here on our near side. All right, I believe Rodriguez, number 27, on to kick.
Yeah, Chris, it looks like it's going to be another onside kick.
They are setting up for the onside. You are correct. They got to be ready for it over there on that far side. Here's the kick. It's going to be a high kick. Great catch there. I believe that's number 16, Cannonball. Hope we get the name correct there one of those times. Great job. You may want to see him next time call for a fair catch, but way to go up, get the catch, secure it, not try and make any moves, be fancy or anything like that. Just secure the catch, both arms, go down to the ground. It'll be Senator football.
You got Quentin Murphy and Malika Cunye back out there in the backfield.
Quentin's going to keep the ball and he's going to throw it. See if he can get outside the pocket. He's got to scramble. Beebe Badger's closing in fast. He's got the speed to get around the edge. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds way back here.
You know, I'm glad we don't have instant replay up here.
Yeah, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds way back around. Was that the 47? No, and I was watching on our monitor over here, and the coach got in the way. Couldn't see it. Come on, coach. But that's all right. You know, there is no instant replay, even if he was in bounds. So we'll see here. 2nd and 4. Another big run there. Who's that? Number 2, Caden Blaylock. Caden Blaylock's had himself a game. He's had a pretty good game today. Really, after that tremendous catch earlier, really in the running for player of the game. Him and Brandon Greil, both of their contributions tonight. When Murphy's going to throw, intended target was Gabriel Bonner there. Threw it where nobody could catch it, and that's really sometimes all you got to do is take your losses and live to play another down. Murphy going to play action pass again. Look at the speed to get out of the pocket there and get out of bounds. Gain of about 8 on the play there, I believe.
I mean, Chase Nichols has just been one-on-one all night long. I'm not sure why he's not receiving a whole lot of targets, but
and they may be trying to set it up. The O-line got to give him a little more time in the backfield there to block. But it looks like they're trying to hit the knockout punch here, get that ball into the end zone. We're going to have 3rd and about 4 when the offense takes the field. Or break the huddle, rather, excuse me. Going to get Malika Cunye up the middle here for about 1. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. I think we keep the offense on the field here and go for it.
Yeah, that'd be my vote. Go ahead and try to put this nail in this coffin. Call it good. Great football win.
We got 5 minutes and counting now left in the ball game, and Robinson's going to go for it. Looks like they tried the hard count. Badgers didn't fall for it. Quentin Murphy and Malika Cunye in the backfield. Williams back at that sniffer back position. You're going to take them. There you go, right on cue. You call him. Chase Nichols, one-on-one over there, and they get the ball to him. I believe they blew the whistle way before. Man, come on. I mean, that's going to be a relentless performance training first down there for Chase Nichols right on cue. First and 10 for the Senators here. Dropping back to pass again. Makes a move in the backfield. They're still going to get him for a sack here. Going to be a loss of about 6, I believe. Not 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 if I can count here. A loss of 4 on the play there. Murphy setting up shop here. 2nd and long. Going to drop back to pass. Throw it over to Chase Nichols on a screen, and he dropped the ball.
Well, it looks like we still recover the – well.
No, I think it was an incomplete pass. Never gained possession of the ball. And I tell you what, he makes that catch. He is in the end zone because he had nothing but wide open space in front of him. And that's all right. Chase Nichols.
I think that's what he was looking for.
Yeah.
You know, he's seen nothing but green. And
that happens sometimes. You get real excited. And, you know, the pass was kind of a little bit behind him, but that's all right. You know, these guys, all of them will tell you, you know, these plays, they'll make 9 times out of 10. And every now and then that 10th time will happen, and that's all right. Murphy in the backfield, going to drop back to pass again. He's got Gabriel Bonner, and it's incomplete again. As soon as he caught it, the defender got his hand in there to knock it out. That's going to bring up 4th and about 15. We got another flag thrown.
Did you see what happened?
No, I didn't see what happened. And my guess is with the ref standing right there, it's probably words being said. And my goodness. On the officiating crew here to break their huddle. You know, every other game the officiating crew has to get their 15 minutes of fame, and tonight they've definitely gotten a little bit more than 15 minutes of fame. A lot of penalties going both ways, but I believe this one may be on the Senators based off the White Hats, how he acted whenever he threw the flag. Words being said in exchange between players sometimes, they'll throw the flag to try and stop that. Here we go. Yep, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Senators. That's going to back it up. That's going to make it 3rd. I think it may be 4th down. 3rd, and it will be 4th. 4th and a bus ride, as some PA guys will say. My goodness. And that's really been the killer of drives so far tonight for the Senators is penalties. It'll be 4th and almost 30 here. Penalties. That has been the killer of the offensive drives. I believe we're going to have a timeout Senators here. All right. It's going to be fourth and a really long ways here. Punt team on for Robinson. I believe it's John Tate out there to punt. See if he can down it at the 1-yard line. Come on, get the old sand wedge out. Good punt. It's going to get a good bounce. I say that as it bounces directly straight out of bounds. Down at the 17-yard line. I believe that was number 8 over there, Brandon Withers over there to take the ball out of bounds. Good job on him. Did punt coverage there. All right, you got 3:06 to go. A great rushing attack here. Senators tried to throw the ball this last drive. We'll see if they, say all right. We'll run the ball. Get a heavy dose of Malik Acunier and Brandon Greil and others running the ball. Excuse me, we are not on offense. I'm completely sorry. That's what I want to see happen with 3 minutes left to go. Instead, we'll see the Beebe Badgers on offense here.
Well, I was quiet for a little bit. I didn't know if I was looking at the same game or not.
Man, I don't know what I was looking at. I was daydreaming about how I wanted this game to end with the Senators on offense out there in the victory formation. But Beebe there doing that same kind of outside run over there to the far right. Going to pick up about 7 yards on the play, man. I tell you, it's one of those games for me. I'm tripping over myself, saying the wrong thing. At least I've gotten everybody's name right, I assume. I was kind of confused when I saw the defense on the field myself. I was like, well, maybe we ain't got the ball. This in the guy in motion. Same play over there to the far side. He's going to run it to this side, the close side. Good job by everybody there. And did the ball come out?
I don't think it did, Chris.
Great job there by number 8, Brandon Withers, pushing him back inside. Ian Dietz, 70s. Is it 76 out there in the field? Nick Billups. And others getting in on the tackle there.
I want to make another prediction right here. If they pass the ball, I think it's going to be another interception.
Another interception. Yeah. Here we go. We'll see if they pass the ball. They've had success, and, they may – you'd think they'd throw the ball 2 minutes, 20 seconds and counting.
You got 3 wide right.
And they are going to come out and pass. Going to look for a guy over the middle. We got a hurt Senator here. I believe that's number 29, Caleb Doucette. Looks like he's up and okay now, though. I just want to give a shout-out. This has been an outstanding performance by the defense in the second half here. All right, and they're going to go quarterback power run, and it's just absolutely stopped in Dietz. Number 56, Chase Swede in the backfield. Number 76, Nick Billups. Look at the big man get hype after making a big-time stop there.
Yeah, turnover on downs, it looks like.
Turnover on downs. That was 4th down. I didn't even realize. My goodness, what has happened to me?
I ain't gonna lie,
What's happened to me at the end of this broadcast here? Absolutely outstanding job by the defense there. All right, now they'll put the offense on the field. Very good field position on the Badger 25. You think they run the clock out of here if they don't score, and we all go home happy, unless you're a Badger fan. Great homecoming crowd here tonight for the Senators. Awesome homecoming festivities earlier. Grisham in at quarterback now. Going to hand off up the middle. Caden. Some other backups coming in the field here. 81. It's going to be J.P. Walterhouse. And over here at slot receiver, 27 at outside receiver, Caleb Jones. Far side, I believe we got Jaden Dotson and number 16, Kanan Bell. Grisham at quarterback. Caden Blaylock gets the handoff again. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. It's going to maybe a loss of a down there. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Looks like we got an injured Senator on the play there. Get a number as soon as we can see him get up. That's what you don't want to see here late in the ball game is any players get hurt.
Yeah, especially this late, a minute and 11 left.
Let's hope he's okay. This is a longer break. And Caden Blaylock is the injured player here, and he looks to be he's walking off under his own power with a limp, though, and you really hope he's okay, man. The Senator backfield running back room has taken that, pending on Blaylock's injury, that is 3 running backs that they got hurt now in that backfield. We'll see. All right, and we're resuming play here. Got number 43 coming onto the field. That'll be Carter Kind. Love to see all these young guys getting reps, or maybe not young guys, but some of the backups getting reps early here. Grisham still at quarterback. 41 is also out there. That's Darnell Clark. And they're kind of at that tight end sniffer back position. Grisham will take the snap. We're going to throw. We're going to take a one-on-one shot to 27.
Oh, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, just off his fingertips. 27 is Caleb Jones. My goodness, what a good pass. A great pass by Grisham there, just off the fingertips of Caleb Jones there.
I guarantee you, I bet he wish he could have that one back.
Oh, man, Caleb. And I tell you, these players will tell you 9 times out of 10 they make these plays, but every now and then that one play happens. Great route there, great separation by Caleb Jones. Pass just a little too far, and that's all right. Great route, though. Not taking anything away from Caleb Jones. Great route there. Way to get separation. Just got to come down with the catch, but that's all right. Looks like Tate's going to try a 42-yard field goal. Quick math there and a little help from the PA announcer here at the stadium. 42-yard field goal. Looks like it'll be right down the middle. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Does it have the distance? Oh, it's just short by about, I'm going to give him short by about 4 or 5 yards there. And Tate has the leg to put a ball like that through. That's crazy. As a sophomore, they're sending him out there for 42-yard field goals. Tell you what, there's a couple of NFL teams that'll take him right now if they could.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the NFL teams right now, Chris. My Bengals ain't doing too hot.
Well, you know it's the Bengals, so.
Hey, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Well, I'm a Green Bay fan, and we ain't doing too hot, so we went all the way to London to lose to the Giants.
Yeah, how does that happen?
I have no idea. Football. All right, we'll try and give a shout-out to some of these defenders, these Senator defenders as they run onto the field. Looks like we've got number 30, Mikhail Hayes out there. I believe it's 35 at linebacker. Nick Tyler We're going to go quarterback power here. He's got a seam, and he's got some speed. I think number 30 over there, Mikael Hayes on the tackle.
I think it was also number 11, Jordan Warren.
Jordan Warren on the tackle there. Over here on this close side, number 34, KJ Kelly at DB. Looks like we got number 84 at safety. That is Tatum Hayes. Go with another run over there to that far side. Squirt through and gain some yards, and almost everybody on the defense in on that tackle. I believe I see a number 23 out there. That's Randall McIntosh. And that's going to do it. That's going to bring us to the end of the game here, with your final score being 37 Robinson Senators, 16 Beebe Badgers. That'll do it for this ball game. Stay tuned for our post-game show when we will announce our player of the game right after this break.
Get this drive started. Kiner takes the snap, looking to pass on the right side, wide open on the right side. It's Scales. Scales has the ball at the 50, to the 40, all the way to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Bears, as Scales just caught it wide open and no one was going to catch him. Touchdown Bears.
Get the ball at half, too.
Now Pierce looking, he's going to want, I thought he wanted the fade. Instead, he's going to take off. Now Pierce inside the 10, spins off a man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6 as Weston Pierce gets in the end zone for the touchdown, and it is 21.
Looks like he rolls out right, throws
Wide
deep,
open receiver.
wide open.
And
pass is
on the first of
The Senators, Freeman with Murphy in the backfield. Murphy, straight run to the right side, and look at Rawls. Ball's out. And let's see, the Hornets try to fall on it. I think we got it. I think we got it, and we do. Hornets recover the fumble after the Rawls.
Two plays with 14 seconds left. They do have a timeout. Nason back to pass. No pass rush coming. Nason's going to throw this one into the end zone, and it's going to be, it is caught. Did he come down with it into the end zone? Touchdown, Colby Stevenson. The Apaches do it. They score.
So Noah back in the game, 3rd and 9. Ashton was the motion man. Now they're just toss it up, and he's got him wide open. Off to the races, 10-5, touchdown Senators as Brandon Grill got.
This guy in motion. Noah right up the middle. He's going to get a great block, and he's gone.
Oh, my gosh.
He's gone. See you later. He's gone. What was that, 90 yards for Noah Freeman there. 90 yards. I mean, one play. And that's the thing about Noah. All it takes is one block or one move, and he's gone. Yeah. And when he gets past
Steven, good job staying home right there.
All right, again, there's the snap, flushed out of the pocket. He's in trouble. He's still on his feet, though. He throws it out there. He's got a man in the end zone. Wow. And the Panthers strike first with 10 minutes, 5.
It's been 2-point conversions only, but Carl, do they run a fake?
I don't think they run a fake here, but
the
this
pressure
is a big
on.
play.
And the Comets win! The Comets win! QJ King is special! They run across the field and wave bye-bye to the Pine Bluff Zebras. The Comets are now 7-0. Coach.
All right, and welcome back to Senator fans to our post-game show. Real quickly, we're going to give you an update on some of the other Natural State sports and other games of the week and the happenings and going-ons around the league here. My Sylvan Hills Bears fell to the Catholic Rockets 24-14. Morrilton beat who did they play? Morrilton.
Maumelle, I believe.
Beat Maumelle 35-14. And Valonia getting a key win over Watson Chapel 28-14, or 28-12, excuse me. I wrote these scores down really sloppily. So a couple of big key wins for teams, getting back in the right direction. A big, big win here for the Robinson Senators, missing a lot of key players. Didn't really matter on offense for them. Defense really shined. And speaking of offense, we're going to give the player of the game to Caden Blaylock. You know, when he needed to make plays, he made plays. That big conversion catch earlier, a pass from Brandon Grail. So he will be the Robinson Sports Network player of the game. And with that, thanks tonight to our crew. Bringing all the action up top is my guy Mark Miller. On the field cam is Francis Sturts. Production, we got David Tooley. I am Chris Goodman. Justin Bowie is my broadcast partner tonight. And with that, if you haven't already, please subscribe to each of our school's network channels on YouTube. We got Robinson, Sylvan Hills, Mills, I believe that's all 3 or 4 of them. I may have missed one. Be sure to subscribe to Natural State Sports on YouTube. A final shout-out to our advertisers here. We got Relentless Performance Training, Cornerstone Home Lending, and Akel's Carpet One Floor and Home. Be sure to hit all them up for any needs you may have. And with that, I will say goodnight from the Robinson Sports Network.